religioso, exquisito, delicioso. No la como y ni reposo. Ey, ey, baby, lo nuestro es amistoso. Pero si tú quieres cuando sea soy tu esposo. Ok, sí, sí. Encima de mí fue que te conocí. Ey, mami, tú eres así. No te hagas, yo también soy así. Ok, sí, sí. Encima de mí fue que te conocí. Ey, mami, tú eres así. No te hagas, yo también soy así. Porque yo soy un cuero y tú también. Y tú también, si el calor es de 90, el aguacero es de 100. Vamos a pasarla bien. Yo soy un cuero y tú también. Y tú también, si el calor es de 90, el aguacero es de 100. Vamos a pasarla bien, pero dale easy, easy. Ey, que sabes que soy piscis. Ey, y enamorarme es bien fácil. Ey, pero olvidarme es difícil. Mami, dale easy, easy. Ey, que sabes que soy piscis. Y enamorarme es bien fácil. Ey, pero olvidarme es difícil. Y nadie se ha enterado, todos los mensajes archivados. La IB estudió psicología y conmigo hizo el doctorado. Me tienes desquiciado, ey, tú me prendes como fósforo. Contigo hasta en los semáforos, ey, yo no sé qué opina el horóscopo, nah, pero picheo en y pártelo. Corriendo canas no te encajan en la orilla. Va a buscarme novia pa' que tú seas mi chilla. Ey, te gusta ir a la milla. Ey, ven, úsame de silla. Si quieres madrugo, hacértelo temprano. En lo que acaba el verano. Todos dicen que ese culo lo hizo el cirujano. Y que Diosito con sus propias manos. Ey, ey, ey. Siempre te doy con los troyanos. Ey, ey. Si preguntan, di que somos primos lejanos. Ey, ey, ey. Tranquila, no te voy a decir te amo. Nah, porque yo soy un cuero y tú también. Y tú también, si el calor es de 90, el aguacero es de 100. Vamos a pasarla bien, porque yo soy un cuero y tú...
We got it, we got it. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? I know, surprised, right? Mainly surprised because I have some shirts I have to press. Look at how tiny this is. I have some shirts that I need to press for an elementary school here in Buda. So that's what we're gonna do. I figured let's just do it together. So this is what we're pressing. Hi, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hold on, let me... There we go. I was like, now I can see the comments. So we're pressing some tiny shirts today. I just need to get these done because they're gonna come pick them up tomorrow. So we have a whole bunch of shirts for this elementary school. So hi Dee, hi lovely, Cece, hello guys. So yeah, so we're pressing some elementary shirts, and I figured you guys were like, hey, maybe you should go live the whole week. And I was like, you know what? I could probably do that, but we have to work. I was like, we have to work, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work, but we're gonna be here. I know, surprise. Yeah, I'm doing the custom shirts for the elementary school down the road from us. So that is what I'm doing. Gildan for these, yes. These are the Gildan brand. That's the brand that they chose, and they chose the colors as well. So they chose a gray, a black, and a blue. So let's work together, why don't we? Might as well have you guys here with me, because Brittany's at lunch, Travis is working, and then I was gonna be up here by myself. So I was like, let me just go ahead and, you know, press the shirts here with you guys. But yeah, they're gonna come pick these up tomorrow. Hi, Anisha, hello guys. Also, by the way, you know, since we are live, I normally don't do this, but I am having just a live only sale just while I'm live, just in case if y'all were Christmas shopping. With the code LIVE15, you get 15% off just while I'm live today. I forgot to mention that. Yes, these are screen printed. I know, I love this gray. It's a machine, but yours doesn't slide out. Oh my gosh, Yinny, yes. I love the slide out because then I'm not gonna burn my fingers. I'm not gonna burn my fingers because you know, We like to burn fingers here. Travis did. Travis burnt his fingers. I don't know. Because I told you, watch out, don't burn your fingers. And what does he do? Burns his fingers. Yay! I'm so glad. This one is Bella Canvas, the one that I have on. This one was for my fall launch. So it's my Hello Pumpkin in the Bella Canvas. And then this one is the shirts that we're making for the school down the street. I might as well somewhat fold them, you know, somewhat fold them. He's yelling in defense. He really is. He's like, why are you calling me out? Because I told him, be careful. And then what does he do? He puts his finger right underneath the plate. That's what I'm saying. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Hi, Ava. How's it going? I'm definitely buying pens and badger. Yes, remember, live 15. All together, you save 15% off just until my live. So once I'm done, that code is no longer active. So I figured, I was like, if y'all are still doing some shopping, make sure that's not backwards. You know, because sometimes we'll put it upside down. I know you guys see me all week today. My shirts, these, I got them from 2 different places. I got them from Jiffy and All Day Shirts because I had to look for certain colors. Hi, Lola. Hello, hello. So in case if you're just joining, this is what I'm pressing. Like I said, I figured y'all just work with me today. You guys wanted me to be live almost all this week, so I was like, let's just go ahead, but we gotta work together. Hello, guys. Hi. Yeah, we're just working today. This is what I would have been doing by myself, but we're not gonna do that. You said not to vote, but funny, election day weekend, our vote spoken came through. Yes, I know, right? I was like, why not? Like, why not? We might as well. We just might as well do it because I'm gonna be busy pretty much now until like Christmas and everything. We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy, especially with the Christmas launch and everything and all the Christmas orders. So I was like, this is probably the only week that I could probably do like a whole week live. I am on Hello. Yes, since the girls are on vacation. Well, just one of the girls. Brittany is currently in the back. She is on her lunch right now. She's on her lunch. You're totally fine. Trust me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love y'all showed the Christmas collection. It was insane. But I do appreciate it. So now we're busy. And then when Jimena comes back, she will be busy as well with everything. Can y'all hear the music? I don't know if the stuff. Oh, yes. Jess Dreams. I honestly should have looked at my stock, but give me a second and I can restock it because I forgot to do that. Give me a second. Un momento. And then I'll do that. No, it's faint. Let me see. Help, please. Can you help me? Can you put they said that they can bear something. He gonna fix it. He's gonna fix it. How many shirts? I think it's like 70 shirts that we're gonna make. So we have a lot to do. Hold on. It was a snowflake pen. Hold, please. Can you hear that? Snowflake. The snowflake. Thank you. Oh yes, this is the front of the store, which I have all of my organization. I was like, all of my organization stuff. Snowflake pen. Oh yeah, it is sold out. I guess I didn't do that. All right, you should be good. You should be good now. Mr. Sparkles to the rescue. I know, right? I'm telling you, he's over there busy working, and I'm over here. Doing this. Oh yes, Amanda. I think I saw it yesterday. Was it the one with the white and the green and the red and all that stuff? I don't want to say it out loud. Oh, I don't want to say it out loud. Was it that one? Because if so, yes. I was gonna see what I could do for it because I have some ideas. No, I did not get to see Benito. I sure didn't. I wish with the concert and everything. I do. I have a few left, Lola. The discount code is live15. I wish. I wish I did. But his tickets were expensive. They sure were. Do I make my own transfers? I do design them and then I send them off to a vendor for them to make them for me, and then they send them back to me. So yeah, so my screen prints are designed by me, and then I send them off. So that maybe 30 minutes. Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, I know someone else had sent in. I was like, I don't remember the name. No, I have not checked the messages for like the last couple of hours. So if anything, probably I'll check it tonight. I was like, make sure I don't miss anything. Now it stopped. So now we're sitting in awkward silence. Because I don't know what happened. There we go. Oh, I could hear this one. Oh yeah, y'all guys are up in the front, so you're gonna hear cars. You're gonna hear cars going back and forth. And which program do you design? I design on Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop. So I get all of my, I save everything in an SVG file format for them to print because I need to provide them a vector image so that way they can print it in high quality. They're different sizes or just one? No, they're different sizes. They look small because they're for kids. So this is for one of my elementary schools here in down the road here in Buda that wanted some shirts made. So right now these are youth. The youth sizes I'm working on. Yeah, that's a little bit. Just a smidge loud. Is that where the backdrop and cup display used before? No, this one used to be in the back. So what you see back here used to be back there where Jimena, where the live is now. So this is like my storage area in the front. It says Sunfield Elementary, 4th grade, and then it's Stallions on there. How do you convert to SVG? You just save it as an SVG file. So whenever you go and you save your stuff, it what is that noise? Whenever you go and you save your files, you can save as an SVG, and that should save it up like that. Oh yeah, for the print, I'm so sorry, for the prints, yes, for the same size. Why is everyone deciding to message me today? It's like, no one is messaging me before I go live, and then the moment I go live, it's like everybody wants to be a message. This one is Gildan. This one is the Gildan brand. Yeah, these are for all the little kiddos. So we have a few of the grays, a few blues, a few blacks, and reds. It's for 4 different teachers. It's like 4 different teachers. Hello. How are you today? Thank you for your order. Look, I almost didn't hear the beep. Almost didn't. Hopefully I don't burn myself is the thing. So it just says the grade that they're in. Hello, hi guys. You got your cup, yay! I'm so glad you already get it. I was like, that one I've had to keep an eye on just in case, cause it's a popular one for sure. It's a little popular. Okay, I was like, why does it? No, we're good. It's just my eyeballs. My eyeballs don't work sometimes. This one is from Heat Press Nation. It's a 15 by 15. Hi, Ale. How are you? It's a 15 by 15 from Heat Press Nation. And so far, I haven't had any issues with it. Except for me, I'm just weak, you know, and sometimes I can't pull the shirts or I can't pull the thing up, you know, because I just need to adjust my pressure. But other than that, it's been good to me. Why are you texting me? Is that top part inside hot or the whole thing? This whole thing up here is hot. So, you know, don't touch it. It says on there not to touch the top part. No, don't touch it, honey. Don't touch it. It's like, cause then you'll burn yourself. Like Travis did. Hello, yes, I'm on. Hi. Surprise live for you guys. I was like, you know, you guys wanted me to be on for the week, and I was like, why don't we? Why don't we now? But we got to work, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, thank you. And you just eyeball it. My eyes they just know where to go. They just know where to go, and I'm just like, all right. And then it makes it easier because this top part is cut like perfect, so I know how it needs to be. So that way it's nice and scented. And then I'll have to tag them and bag them afterwards. Tag them and bag them. Yes, live at 15 while I'm live. Share with your friends. Because normally I don't do these that often. I was thinking about getting a setup for making shirts, still undecided. You definitely should, Jonathan. It's so much fun. It's so much fun trying to, you know, making shirts, except for when you burn yourself. That's it. That's the only thing. It's printing in order for tomorrow for school. Yes, this is for school. They're gonna come pick it up. There is an elementary school nearby us that wanted some shirts for their 4th graders. So that is what we're pressing today. Like I said, I wasn't planning on going live because I knew I had like stuff to do, but I was like, well, you know, we might as well just work together. If I place an order, will it ship with my other order? I don't think so, Erica. It honestly depends on what it is too. It depends. If it's something that is like not custom, I can probably do it all together. Probably. What's a crafter's machine? Oh yeah, what is a crafter's machine? Oh, hold on. Just a little longer. Just a stitch. What size is this one? Medium. Okay. Because I have some adult sizes in here as well for the teachers. And then probably next week I'll be pressing was it next week or the following week? Probably the following week. The following week pressing the Christmas ones. Yeah. I was like, is my timeline correct? If not beforehand, if I can get everything in beforehand. And then we can probably press on the live too. Mira, wow, right? And I adjusted my stuff because I couldn't lift it the last time. Oh yeah, for the heat press I'm using, it's from Heat Press Nation. A 15 by 15 is the size. Look, I'm used to folding kids' clothes, not adult clothes, besides my own. But even then, I just hang mine up. This one's a 2X. I feel like my thing is crooked. It probably is. More than likely. So if it looks like a hot mess back there, my apologies. We work up here. That's what happens up here. And in case if you're wondering the type of print, this is a screen print transfer. So it's not like your vinyl. It's not like your vinyl. Can you be quiet? There we go. I wonder if I can. Yeah. Now we're straight. See? Now we're straight. It's a little warm. We're gonna be sweating here today. We're gonna be sweating. I prefer screen print for the shirts. Yes, I love the screen print better than I do whatchamacallit? Heat transfer. Better than the heat transfer vinyl. For me, it just has a better feel to it, and it also you can avoid any cracking or peeling when it comes to the screen prints. No, they do not fade easily. It's like it gets infused into the fibers versus whereas the heat transfer, it just sits on top. Does that make sense? So these can be stretched and pulled and everything, and it's not going to crack or peel. No cracking or peeling. Versus where the other ones, the vinyl just sits on top. And then this one, you can just stretch it and nothing will happen to it. Unless if you stretch it, like overly stretch it, you know? So I thought this was perfect for the kiddos too. So I purchased them. I send them out I design them and then I send them out to my vendor, and then they design it and then send it back to me. If I can make my own screen prints here in the house, I would. But that machine is expensive. We have similar tattoos. Oh yes. Mine, I don't know I forget I can't even talk, my gosh, what yours is, but mine says always on my mind, forever in my heart. It was in reference to my late fiance that passed away over 5 years ago in a motorcycle accident. So I got that tattoo for that. Sometimes I forget that I have the tattoo. And so you guys like point it out whenever I'm wearing short sleeves. It's like, oh my gosh, what is your tattoo? And I'm like, what tattoo are you talking about? And then I forget that I have a tattoo on my arm, and I'm like, oh, that one, that's right. I want more. I want another tattoo. I want a little elephant behind my ear, because elephants are my favorite animal. Wild animal, I guess you could say. And I want that, but I just haven't. Did I just get in? I did, yes. Did you get a notification? TikTok has been acting a little funny for me lately. I was like, lately. Where sometimes it shows that I'm on, that I'm live, and sometimes it doesn't. All kinds of surprise lives this week. I know, Mindy. Look, y'all asked for it. Oh, by the way, this is what we're pressing. I do too. I love elephants. I want a tattoo of my daughter's first and middle name on your wrist. No, do it. I think the wrist should be fine. Again, my pain, like whenever I got the tattoo here, it didn't hurt until I got to right here, but then it just started going numb. Yes, I did. I was like, oh yes, okay, good. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I don't know. I already tried updating TikTok and everything, and it's like, hopefully it works. It's like, we don't know. It does go numb after a bit. Just don't take any medicines before. The closer to the hand on the wrist is more pain. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. It's like, I don't know if I ever want to get any tattoo like up here. I don't know if I do. I want one back here though. Actually notified you. I'm so glad that it did. We've been having issues, you know, here and there with the notifications lately. And I'm like, no. Like, no. Picks and chooses, though. It picks and chooses. When it wants to be good and when it doesn't want to be good. On your forearm, right here, right? How does this hurt? Well, does that hurt? I've always wanted, so you've seen Demi, I don't know if you've seen Demi Lovato's. Demi, you have both wrist tattoos. Oh, nice. Have you seen Demi Lovato's like forearm? I love the little birds that she has, and I've wanted that, but I don't know. I was like, I don't know about all that. Now y'all should have seen my mom when I first got my tattoo. It was like the world was over. The world just ended for her. That was it. It was like, who is Priscilla? This is not my daughter. The transfer the same size? Yes, I do. I'll tattoos. I have my left arm. Gotta add more. I only have one, and it's been like almost 6 years. Been almost 6 years since I got it. So it's been a minute. Like on the inside. Oh, that would be cute. My husband wants to get his whole arm. I think your whole arm tattooed? Yeah, his whole arm tattooed, but he wants to do like the forest, like mountains, and then he wants to have his cat. His name was Charcoal. He wants to have his cat like somewhere down here. I don't know where. I think here. Yeah, right here. Right there. Anemone. I can't talk either. Minimalist sleeve, so it would be more like a bracelet style. Oh, nice. I think that would look good. Right? I know, tattoos can be addicting though. I have a Koki frog on one and a Beauty and the Beast outline on the other. What's a Koki frog? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it sounds like Travis and I want the same thing. Oh, yes. It was like, it looked really nice. It was like mountains and branches and everything, like nature inspired looking stuff. And I was like, that looks kind of cool. And yeah, and then he wants to have Charcoal down here because he passed away last year. And so he wants him down here. Hi, Portland. How are you today? I know you guys get to see me this whole entire week. Tomorrow, I think we might be working on badge reels. Yeah, I think we're going to be working on badge reels tomorrow. So y'all come ready with your gloves and everything because we're going to be working. So we got stuff to do. 9 tattoos. Oh my gosh. Jonathan, how's your cat? I know you were saying yesterday that your cat was sick. Poll time. Oh no, what are we doing a poll for? It's a tree frog from Puerto Rico. Oh, nice. Words are hard, okay? Pokey? I don't know my animals. I'm doing good, Corlin. How are you? What did you say, my dear? Oh, I see. Oh, for tattoos. He seems like he's feeling better now. Oh, I'm glad. That's always scary. So we had a dog. He was a rescue. His name was Splat. And tomorrow is his year anniversary that he's no longer with us, unfortunately. So tomorrow's his anniversary. So it's been a little sad. It's been just a little sad. You have 4. Nice. I have 2 tattoos. Nice. I just have 1. I do want to we got his paw print and everything, and I was debating. I was like, do I want to do a paw print? But then I don't know. I have no idea of what I want to do. 8 tattoos. That's crazy. So many tattoos. How many tattoos, right? Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate it. Do you make your own print or do you buy it from someone? I make my own prints. Well, I design them and then I send them off to be made, and then I get them back like these. So pretty much all of my prints are custom. Then custom. 16? Wow, that's a lot. I only got 1. Tattoos. I have a tattoo. I don't want it. Only 20% don't want it, but a lot of people do. It says Sunfield Elementary. So it's for a school here in Buda that wanted some shirts made for their 4th grade classes. So they're going to come pick them up tomorrow. And I got the rest of the shirts today finally because sometimes supply. I'm addicted. I can see that. I'm good without any tattoos. I have, that makes sense. I understand that. It's not that I necessarily have it. Thank you so much for your order. Oh yes, you guys, if you're just tuning in, I am having a live sale only with code LIVE15. You save 15% off of your order just until until for the remainder of for the live. Well, for the live. As long as I'm here, that code is active. With live at 15, I always forget. 52% of you guys have a tattoo. Like I said, okay, so whenever I got this tattoo, I had to hide it from my parents. And I remember we went to go eat. I think we were going to Applebee's. Yeah, we went to go eat, not Crapplebee's, okay, Applebee's. And then my dad, like, he grabs my arm. Thank you so much for your orders, guys. I appreciate it. From Australia, hi from Texas. How are you today? I'm telling my story about my tattoo whenever I got it, how I was almost disowned. So my dad like grabs my arm and I'm like, oh my God, because I had just got it done, you know? So of course it was still in its healing stage and I was like, all right, you know, I was like, I have to wear a long sleeve. I'll tell y'all the story about my sister's tattoo because it's kind of funny. And so then I remember, I didn't tell him then, but then I told my mom, we went to go eat, I think like a few weeks after, because I think it was like fully healed already. And we went to go eat and I told my mom, I have something to tell you. And she was like, what happened? And all I did was I was like, and she's like, hi Priscilla. She's like, no me digas que te hiciste. That's my mom. What happened?
How's that?
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
It changes colors.
Yeah. 44 days? Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, she was like, hi, Priscilla. She almost had a heart attack. She almost fainted, okay, because I got a tattoo. And then I was like, okay, now you got to break it to dad, you know, because my mom is my parents are the type of parents where they don't like tattoos. They're not about the tattoos. And my sister, okay, the way my mom found out about my sister's tattoo, my sister has one tattoo. And it's funny. It's funny because it literally is the most randomest thing ever. She has a butterfly. Okay, let me tell you. She's got a butterfly on the back here. Okay, on her nalgas. Yes. And so my sister got sick one time. I was like, my sister got sick one time, and my mom's a nurse. So my mom would, she would inject us with like amoxicillin, some antibiotic, and so my sister was completely out of it whenever she was getting this shot in her butt. And so then my mom like goes and gives her the shot and she's like, what is this? That's the only tattoo my sister has, by the way. It's just a butterfly, right? That's how my mom found it. I think my sister was 18. She was 18 and my sister decided to get this tattoo for whatever reason. I have no idea, but yeah, it's a butterfly. I was like, it's a butterfly. And I was like, why a butterfly? I was like, but whatever, you know? I think she just wanted it because she had just turned 18. So that's her story. That's the only bad thing my sister's probably done. Unlike me, you know, whenever I go and borrow cars and DVDs and all that, my order is rose gold theme. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the rose gold. It's so pretty. I was like, why? After a while, my arms are going to start to give out. I was like, they're going to start to give out. We still have a few more to go. So we got like almost 70 shirts that we have to press. So we gonna do this again. I have one tattoo on my arm of elephants and I want a safari theme. Oh, yes. That sounds nice. I want an elephant. So I drew an elephant outline, right? And it goes, I wanted it back here, but it was a very minimalist tattoo that I drew out, and I was like, oh, I really want this. I just haven't gotten it done. Thank you so much for your order. I appreciate it. Tattoo is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, no. But my mom thinks it is for some reason. And my mom is like, thinks it's the end of the world. She thinks it's the end of the world. I have a needle phobia and I have to start my shots for polyps. Oh no! Hold on, why is this? There we go. I was like, I'm trying to have YouTube up here too. Hi Anna, I'm so sorry if I missed your comment. For some reason, YouTube on my iPad was not loading. My apologies. Thank you so much for placing your order. Hi Ronnie. Yes, a surprise live. You guys get to see me this whole week. That would be my mom. She's like, I know. That was my mom. Yes. Yes. I have 2 in front of, and I don't know how to say that, tree. Making a harmony. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. I'm doing good, Ronnie. I'm pressing some shirts for Sunfield. For some kiddos. Some kiddos in Sunfields for 4th grade. So that's what we're doing. I was like, that's what we're doing. So we got some 70 shirts that I have to press for them. So I figured, why not hop on and chat with you guys and, you know, just hang out with me. If you want to hang out with me, I'll be here. Look at it. It's so cute. It says Sunfield Elementary, 4th grade. 4th grade. I know. My mom called my husband a pirate for months when he got his tattoo. Oh my gosh, a pirate? Why a pirate? Look, y'all don't judge my folding skills, okay? The folding skills come from JCPenney way back when. Way back when. Hi guys. Thank you for the follows. Yes, well, you work, I work. See? Exactly. That's why I was like, because all I was gonna do was literally just put my show on, because I still need to finish watching Love is Blind. I got to the weddings finally, and I am honestly appalled, but also not appalled at the same time. Like, it's like I expected it, but then like I didn't. Does that make sense? You know, I was confuzzled, okay? Hi, Haley. How are you? I guess tattoos are for... Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I know. Yes, Nina. We're trying to get into the Christmas spirit. Because Christmas is in 44 days. 44 days. The new episodes are so good. So the part I left off was the wedding of... Was it? No. Kenan. Is it Kenan or Brennan? Brennan and them. I think I already passed their wedding. It was the next wedding after that. Was it Bartice's wedding? No, it wasn't Bartice's. I forget whose it was. Oh, I think I'm on Cole's. I'm on Cole and what's her name? I forgot her name. I'm on their wedding now. I think. Or have I passed that? I don't even know. I was like, I don't even know. Honestly, Bartice can go. He's just Zenab. Never mind. I have passed that. So I'm on to the next wedding. I was like, I'm on to the next wedding. So I don't know what's after that. That's where I'm at, just so you know. Thank you for the gifts. Every time I weld on the design space, I hear your word. What word? Oh, what word? Thanks for the gift. I appreciate it. Making me look. I am so glad to hear that, Haley. I hope they enjoyed them. Me so cute? No. Now with that mustache on? Combinate. Oh my gosh, yes. Combinate. Because you have to combinate everything. Which is that couple where the guy is mean to her and always puts her down? Cole and Zenab. Zenab. I think it's Zenab. Yeah. That's the one. Right? I think it's him. I have 56 lives in my Sparkles life. Playing it, you have 56 lives. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Which one is that one? Is that the combinate one? It is the combinate one. Look, it's a little warm, okay? It's a little warm up here. I have my fan. But this thing, it's like a little oven. Just a smidge oven. It's like 4th grade. I'm so excited for them to get their shirts tomorrow. Well, one of the teachers is coming to pick them up tomorrow. Then they'll be able to get their shirts. That is only your live in the playlist. Oh my gosh, I feel special. Special. We're almost done with the blacks, and then we got the blues and then the reds. So we're almost halfway there. Almost. A 65, mira, wow. 65-inch TV. Oh my gosh, that feels special. How many do I have to make? I have to make, I think it's almost 70. I think it's like 65 or 66. I don't remember. But I always round up because I always forget the actual number. Round up or round down, whatever's easy. One of those two. One of those two. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit. We've already made it through one color. Now we are finishing up this color now. The black one. And then I have to tag them. So I have to put the washing instructions and everything so they know just how to wash it and whatnot. Okay, it says don't touch water after you finish. Wait, what? I've never heard of that one. And I update it every time that you go live. Oh, well, thank you so much, Cortland. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching me. I've never heard of that. Don't touch water after you finish. I've never heard of that. After I finish doing what? Pretty answer. What kind of heat press? This is a heat press Nation. It is a 15 by 15. It is the pink edition. Well, it's not named pink edition. It's just the pink color. The school advertising needed shirts made. I don't know how. I need to ask him how he found me, but he literally just messaged us on the website one day. It was like, hey, we need shirts made. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, because I was like, oh, y'all are down the street from us. So I need to ask him how he found us because I have no idea. I am not sure how he found us because we don't really advertise. I don't really advertise my business here where I live. It's just all TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. So I told Travis, I'm like, I'm kind of curious myself. Right, me too. Oh, thank you so much, Cortland. I remember when you first joined the live. So you've never seen me before. It's a little one. And then after this, like I said, I'm gonna get them all organized for the classes because each color is a different teacher apparently. I was like, okay. I think that's fine. Porque tus manos están calientes por planchar mucho, and they said it's not good to get wet after. Oh, I never know that. Or I never knew that. I never knew that. A teacher, that's what I'm thinking too. I was like, I'm very curious. Because it was a guy teacher that reached out, and I forgot to ask him. You have to do 70 of each color. No, 70 in total. So I have different colors that they chose. What do the shirts say? I'll show you. I will show you. It says Sunfield Elementary, fourth grade. This is a design. So they wanted the 4th grade, and then they wanted the school, and then they wanted stallions on the bottom. That's a little warm. I was like, it's a little warm. Just a smidge. This is why I put my hair back. My hair is so long. I need to get it done again. Oh yes, I am having you can say 15% off during the live with code LIVE15. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I tried. He wanted the design, and then he was like, can you add the rest of it? So I was like, sure. And then I sent him the design, like finalized, to see if he liked it. Who makes my screen prints? So I have different vendors that I use for screen prints. The one that I have used the most is Transfer Express. Stalls is what it's called. Stalls. STAHLS. And they do custom screen prints as well, but you need to provide them a good file to work with for them to be able to print stuff on there. But there's a lot of people that do custom screen prints. There we go. What do you use to design your shirts? Oh, so I use either Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop because they need a vector file, so they need an SVG. This one is 360. It's currently at 360. I feel like this is. I feel like I keep moving it. Just a little more. So also depending on the type of transfer that you get will depend on the heat setting that they recommend. So they always send a heat setting. Or yeah, a heat setting. Because if you do colored prints are different whenever it comes to the heat settings. As well if it's this clear film or like the puffy one. I'm curious on doing puffy. The puffy texture, I guess. But I don't know how to feel about that. It says Sunfield Elementary 4th grade, and then their mascot, which is the Stallions. The Stallions. There we go. I'll show you once this one is done pressing. So did I answer the questions? I did. This is what it says. 4th grade and then Stallions. So like this. Like so, like that. I haven't tried puff vinyl. I was curious. I saw a video because somebody was like, oh, how does puff vinyl look like black on black? And I actually really liked the way it looked. So I was like, I might need to try that. How many more blacks do we have? 2. We got 2. And then we'll be done with the blacks. Going to start offering these type of customs. When it comes to the customs for screen prints, it has to be a certain amount that I can offer because whenever you get the prints, they do require you to do like a high quantity. Like they have their limits that they set. So that's the only way I will do custom shirts. Because if not, like one of these by themselves will be a ridiculous amount. So that's the only way I'll do customs if it's like a big one. I'm crocheting one of our rescue dog's jacket. Oh, oh my gosh. My dog needs whatchamacallit? He needs a little jacket. I'm gonna get him a little jacket for the winter. Cause he's a little bee, okay? He's a little B-I-T-C-H when it comes to the cold weather. Can you let me tell you, he's a Chihuahua, okay? The moment that he steps outside and it is a light breeze, he immediately just stays on the porch and starts crying and whining because he just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go outside. So I can't, and then whenever it's the winter time, he refuses to go outside. Refuses it. When I press on red, it leaves a box. Yes, give it a few minutes. It's just the heat that it gets added on there, and it's only the red one that I have found where it does, but give it a few minutes and then that red will disappear. It will disappear. It's just the heat, and it does leave that imprint because it's so hot, and then it'll be fine after. Transfer pressing. This one, it's a what is this called? Screen print transfer. It's a screen print transfer. This one is 360, but they give you the degrees. They give you the degrees on what to press each transfer at if it's different. Yeah, so for example, I'm gonna do some red ones after, but I pressed this red one to see if it was going to do the same. and it did, but then after you give it a few minutes, that little box is completely gone. So it's just after a few minutes, you have to let it cool down and then it goes back to normal. I don't know why it does it. I think it's because maybe of some dye or something that the red is made out of, and it just does it. I have no idea why. But need at least this one in a 5X with the Bella canvas, it only goes up to a 4X. So I don't know, but they are super stretchy. So I don't know if you want to check out the sizing and see if maybe the 4X would work. Because I do offer up to a 4X. They only make it up to a 4X. I was like, so I don't know. It is super stretchy. So for example, this is a medium, and then this is how much I can stretch it. So I don't know. It may work. It might work. You're welcome. This dog is a little terrier mix. He's about 4 pounds. See, mine is like 12 pounds, and he's still, I was like, he's still strong. He still struggles. Thank you. I work super fast. I try. I try for sure. It's like, let me move those out of the way because now we're starting a new batch. Now we're doing blues. I haven't tested if it leaves the same box around the blues. I don't think so. I know for sure the reds. Like I said, I think it might be because of, I don't know, it's like maybe the dye that they're using. Yeah, this one does it just a little bit too, but if you leave it for a few minutes, that box will go away. Because it just needs to cool down. Just to cool. I thought I had ruined it first too, whenever I first got the shirt too. Apparently it's a common thing. Does the pressure make the difference? For some prints, yes. When you send out for your screen prints, how long does it take them to get back? It honestly depends. It depends. They normally let me know, like, oh, we think that we'll be able to send it out this day. Sometimes it takes a few days for them to send it out, and then sometimes it could take them almost up to a week. So it just depends. I know the blue, and then all we have left is the red. The red after these. I always forget it's Thursday because I'm like normally we have so many more sparklers in the live, but then I forgot people are working, and I'm like, people are working. I forgot about that. That's what I'm doing. So we're all working today. Yes, it does. It gives off a smell because of what you're pressing. So I think this is plastisol or something like that. So it gives it like a burnt plastic smell, if you will. A little burnt plastic. But then like the shirts afterwards, like they'll smell fine. And I'm watching you, thank you. I know, like whenever I started my live, I was like, oh my gosh, there's not that many of you guys on. But then I'm like, they're also they have a job. They're out working. And I'm like, I forgot it's Thursday. It's not the weekend. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I was like, people are working. I was like, I forgot that. Do I ship to the UK? I do, yes. Yes, they are very stretchy. When I tell you, when it comes to this one, my fall ones, they're very stretchy. Super, super stretchy. I'm watching at work. Don't get in trouble, okay? Don't get in trouble. Now, I don't want to hear it. This one is from Heat Press Nation. Heat Press Nation, it is the pink one, and it's a 15 by 15. You're welcome. I think the blues were, I think we have more blues and blacks. then we did the grays and the reds. Oh, you're in HR. That's my excuse. I need to watch. It's like that's my excuse. How is HR for you, Caitlin? I was always curious because everyone has this concept and this notion about HR, right? Because you know you work at somewhere, and will you be in random times? Will you be in? What do you mean creations? By Aya. Aish. I don't know where I was going. What was I trying to say? Oh, HR. HR, yes. People have this notion about HR. Like the girls that I used to work with in my last job, they always thought they were like, I'm gonna go and talk to, well, see, this is the problem. We had issues with the company that we worked for at the time, okay? We had so many issues where it was, you know, management not doing anything, upper management not wanting to do anything about it either. And then when we would go to HR, HR would always side with management, right? When I'm talking about like what it was they had a specific thing on their handbook, okay? Because I read handbook. Yes, these are all gilded. I read the handbook, and we had switched over to a new company. You know, they had acquired a company had acquired us, and so that same company was on the same notion that holidays, if it fell on the weekend or something like that, that they would observe it, and they would so if it fell on a Sunday, the new company observed it on that Monday, and people would be off, and they would get paid. Well, whenever I brought that up because it wasn't on our paycheck, and we were about to be off, they were like, no. And then whenever we spoke to HR, HR was like, no. So they were like siding with the company. And I was like, but it says it in your handbook. And so we got made out to seem the bad guys, right? Because it looked like we were complaining. So I guess my question to you is, Caitlin, and you can be honest, who do you look out for? If I'm putting you in the hot seat, you don't have to answer. I'm just curious. Because I know HR is there for the company, but a lot of the people don't even know that. So they are like, oh, we don't know that. I thought HR was there for us. So I'm just curious. I meant, will you be on live around this time every day? No. This one was just a surprise. Just a surprise. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know we're at 5,000 likes. I'm sure we could get to 25. I appreciate it. She probably left. I probably scared her. I was like, I have a question. Yes, normally I am live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Oh, there you are. I was like, wait, I probably scared her with the question. I'm just genuinely curious. You know, I'm not bashing anybody. I just want to know. HR is supposed to be there for the employees, but they tell you to protect the company. Yeah, I try and be there for the people as much as I can. See, obviously, I'm not judging. I'm not going to judge you. I just wanted to know what your point of view was, because unfortunately, our HR did nothing for us, and that's why they left. Everybody was leaving. They had such a high turnover rate ever since they got acquired by they got bought out. They got bought out by a different company. People started leaving left and right because of some things were not correct as how they were doing things. And it's definitely hard. They expect you to please everyone. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, the HR person that I dealt with constantly, she did not like me. She didn't like me. I had sent her a message, in regards to PTO and everything, because she was trying to tell me that PTO worked a different way, and I'm like, no, I have, less of the story. She sends me this in response. HR, by the way. She says, look, Priscilla, I know this is not what you want to hear, but this is how it is. And I was like, I was asking a question. So it was like, because I told her, I was like, hey, no, I don't think that's accurate. Like, I was like, I don't think that's correct. And yeah, she hit me back with like, no, that's just not what you want to hear. And I was like, first of all, rude. I'm talking about my last HR and how rude she was to me. Yeah, I was like, ew. Yeah, that's what she said to me. If I tell you all the stories about my last job, y'all would get a laugh out of it. Yeah, it was bad. Just rolls with the big shots. They do, I know, and that sucks. Because it's like HR, like everyone's thought on HR is different, right? I always thought going into working that HR was for employees, but it turns out a lot of the times that they weren't. It was more of like they kind of have to watch out for the company, you know? So it's just hard. It was hard. We didn't have anybody looking out for us, and even management left. I will show you. HR pressure a lot to protect the company. I know, that's terrible. But the title is literally human resources. That's what I said too. Before we can even complain, we have to talk to our manager. I know, that's what I did. I would talk to my manager and she would do nothing. And then she would talk to our regional and then she would do nothing. And then stuff would still get left. And so then I messaged, oh, thank you for your order. I would then have to message. It was just a whole process. It was a whole process and nothing ever got done. And then we just ended up leaving. I remember when you heard them talking about you and you just listened. Oh, that was my last job. That was my last job. My last job, yes. I recorded, look, don't record people's conversations, but I did record a conversation because I knew they were gonna be talking about me, and they were. And then did I ended up telling them that I recorded them? Yes, I did. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, no, so when I was there, everything was great, and then COVID happened. So then after COVID, oh yeah, this is what the shirt says. It says Lenfield Elementary. So it's a elementary school here in Buda that reached out to us to make some shirts for their 4th graders. I mean, if you're gonna walk, you better walk quickly. I was like, you better walk quickly. I was like, now you just made it awkward. You should have just walked. Oh, you should have just walked at this point. I'm just awkward. It's okay, I'm awkward too. That was Brittany, by the way, you guys.
Oh,
Brittany?
who's that?
So the doctor so after COVID, we got split into teams. This doctor, her name, I'm not gonna say her name. It started with a P, so Dr. P is what we're gonna call her, okay? She ended up coming on board, and whenever she came on board, she was all nice and dandy, all right? She was nice. She wasn't mean or anything like that, and somehow she ended up becoming even more mean. And there was this girl, we'll name her S, okay? Her name started with an S, so we'll name her S. Well, somehow Dr. P and S just did not get along, okay? They just did not get along, and Dr. P was always constantly like doing things to S, and like always nitpicking at things, and she was like constantly like she didn't like how S worked, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I was the lead at the time, so I had to always hear it. And then one of the management was like, why is Dr. P constantly like, you know, doing things to S? It almost seems like she's bullying. And I said, and then I went and I told my manager, and I was like, hey, I had a manager say the same thing about Dr. P bullying S. And she was like, bullying? She's like, Priscilla, she's like, that's a very, very harsh word. She's like, let's not jump to conclusions. And I'm like, I didn't say that. I'm like, the manager. I was like, Manager Jay said that. And then she's like, oh, did she? Huh? Jay? I don't know who that is. I only watched Men in Black when I was little. I don't remember, okay? I was back to my story. I'm like, back to my story. So then when I said Manager Jay mentioned that, you know, Dr. P was being a bully to S, then there was this whole discussion about it, okay? And then something happened where they had this whole conversation together, and that just didn't go well, okay? I know, right? Do you remember the story? I was like, you remember the story? It's a crazy story. So then I think it was a few weeks later, I always brought, something. The doctor always brought something for the girls, just to be like, for appreciation. So she technically would try to buy us. She would try to buy us and buy her affection and her like. So everything that she would do to us, all the BS that she would pull on us, she would try to get us Starbucks to make up for her shenanigans, right? Well, then one time she got us Starbucks, and I got tacos that day, and we were going in for training. It was Friday. We didn't start work until 12. So we were going in for training. Out of nowhere, S takes a sip of her drink, and she hadn't touched the tacos. We sit down, okay? We sit down, and then S gets up very quickly. And we're just wondering, like, okay, she's on the phone. She got up very quickly. She didn't come back for a little bit. So we were like, okay, well, maybe she had to go to the bathroom. She comes back, she sits down, and then she comes back, she sits down. She gets back up again. She's on the phone again. And we're wondering, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And we're like, well, she probably really has to go to the bathroom, And then when she comes back, she finally comes back the third time, and we're like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I've just been having to go to the bathroom. And we were like, oh, okay. So then after that, it's finally like time for us to have our morning huddle. And this time, finally, my manager finally gets there. And so we're all huddling, and then out of nowhere, S disappears. And we're like, where'd she go? And I'm like, I don't know, she probably went to the bathroom again. Long story short, somehow the cops got called on Dr. P because S thought that Dr. P was poisoning her. Yeah, she thought she was being poisoned. She thought that she put something in the Starbucks drink. Call the cops. And then while we were all having our morning huddle, because my manager apparently was there when the cops got there, but then she was like, oh, let me just have the morning huddle really quickly. But then that's when S took advantage, and she took the Starbucks drink and gave it to the cops so that way they can investigate and see if she was actually being poisoned. Because that's how bad it was. That's not even the tip of the iceberg, okay? That's not even it. So Dr. P had something against me. She didn't like me. I don't care if she didn't like me, okay? But she kept me one time until 7 p.m., okay? We clocked out at 5. She kept me at 7 p.m. until 7 p.m. because she wanted to tell me that I needed to pretty much shut up and let her do her job. That I needed to stop being so negative. And I'm like, I'm not the one that's negative. I'm like, you're the one that's negative. Because that same day, HR came and spoke to everybody about being positive and, helping each other. But then HR told us that it was for the doctor. The conversation was for the doctor because they were already trying to get rid of her, but they didn't want it to be, made aware that it was for her. The conversation was for her. So she pulls me into the office because my management at that time was not there. She's like, you need to be more like so-and-so and so-and-so and stop battling me and stop telling me what to do and this and that. And I'm like, that's my job. I'm like, I am literally here. They told me that I have to make sure you abide by the company's rules. Okay? That's my job. My job is literally to protect the company as well as protect the girls and protect the doctor. So my manager told me, hey, she needs to make sure that she is following this, and that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not telling her how to do her job, but I'm telling her, hey, we can't do this. We can, but we have to schedule a different date to do that. She didn't want to listen. So she thought I was telling her what to do. It's like, gosh. And then that was a whole different thing. And then, like, we're having this whole conversation, and then I'm just going back at it with her, and I'm telling her, hey, they told me, this and that. And she was like, how do you expect me to come into work if I'm constantly getting calls every single night that something is wrong, that I'm constantly, being negative, that the girls don't like me, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Dr. P, just like how everybody comes in at work and puts their personal issues aside, I'm like, that's how you need to come in. And then when I hit her with that, she was like, we just need to stop this conversation. This conversation is not going anywhere. And I was like, no, Dr. P. I was like, you wanted to have this conversation? I was like, you pulled me into this office. It is currently 6:30. We're going to have this conversation. I'm not dragging this on until tomorrow. No, ma'am. we're not doing that. Yeah, I literally was like, you're done. And she was like, well, this is not a very productive conversation. I'm like, you started it. I was like, now we're going to finish it. We're not going to continue this conversation. I'm not having this conversation again. I was like, no, we're not doing this. We need a series of work drama. Oh, I have a lot of work drama. We haven't even tapped into my last job. He was worse. Well, actually, no. Dr. P was bad. That's not even all of it, okay? That's not all of it. Brittany, I'm sure you've heard this story multiple times, right?
Yes.
I know, right? It's like, you already know what's gonna happen. So that wasn't all of it, okay? So then she gets fired. She finally gets fired. First of all, it was Brittany D. I think D finally saw you walking by. She probably paused it. What was I trying? Oh, yes. So then she finally gets fired. They finally fire her. The first time they tried to fire her, they actually tried to hire one of her friends. And then whenever she was like, oh, where are you applying? And it was for her position, they found out and they had to. So she knew she was already going. She knew that she was on the chopping block. And so then we finally found a replacement. Oh, well, thank you, Julie. Where do you get your cups? I have my own vendor here in Texas. So I have a restaurant supply company here that I have local. And I know which heat press. I use Heat Press Nation. It's a 15 by 15. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So then he gets hired, right? He gets hired on. His name is Dr. C. We're calling him Dr. C, okay? And he comes in, he kind of knows, but he's like questioning what happened to this other doctor because they didn't fully tell him the story of what happened. So he doesn't know, but he knows something went down. Okay. And then, so then we're meeting him, right? You know, they want us to meet the doctor to make sure that he's going to be a good fit for us. Okay. And so then, restaurant suppliers, yes. I always recommend looking for local restaurant suppliers because you never know who is around you that actually sells them. And then if you can't, then try finding like a Libby wholesale supplier. If there's a lot of them, but check your locals first. So he painted this picture that he was like the perfect doctor and blah, 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 right? Dr. C, you know, his stupid self. I can't with him. He makes me so mad. Well, he was fine. He was fine for a little bit, right? And out of nowhere, he started just treating everyone like doo-doo. Like doo-doo. I was like, what is going on? Finally, he treated Jimena the worst, okay? He treated Jimena the absolute worst. He would yell at her. And one time he made the comment, I had 4 assistants. I had 3 assistants, and then I was the one that took care of everybody, right? And he made the comment, he was like, I only have 1.5 assistants. And I was like, 1.5? I was like, Dr. C, you have 4 assistants. I'm like, I'm only there if I'm needed. And he said, no, you're the only one. I'm like, no, you have other girls. They're new because the other doctor made all of them quit because of her shenanigans. So I lost the whole team and I had to get a whole new team because of him. And it just ended up being worse. And then there was one time, this is when I literally texted. I texted my husband and I told him I am about to walk out of this place. Because you know what this fool did to me? So we had emergency appointments, okay? Those emergency appointments, they would put what the emergency was about. So I set up for it. It was a broken bracket. So someone broke their one of their braces. So normally what we do to set up for that, we get a high speed to drill the glue off. So I set up for that, right? Because you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Every time we set up or every time we didn't set up, he would throw a hissy fit. So then I set up, right? And I go and I tell him and I'm like, hey, so-and-so is here for a broken bracket, but he hasn't been seen in a long time. And it actually looks like, it's something else. I was like, I don't know if you want to go take a look. And he's like, yeah, let's go take a look. Mind you, everything was already set up, just in case, right? He goes and he sees the high speed and he's like, why is this high speed there? In front of the patient, by the way. In front of the patient. And I'm like, because he was scheduled for a broken bracket and I set up for it? He's like, but we're not doing that. I was like, I know we're not doing that. I was like, I set up for it. And then I was so mad. He's like, oh no, okay. And then afterwards, we were done and everything. I go to the office and I'm like, Dr. C, I'm like, are you good? I'm like, because you literally just came at me for being set up. I'm like, so what do you want? I was like, do you want me to set up? Do you not want me to set up? I'm like, because I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I was like, the girls don't even know what you want anymore because you get mad if we do, mad if we don't. I was like, you're constantly changing your mind. I'm like, what do you want? He's like, I knew you were going to come and talk to me. He's like, yeah, today's been a little rough because no one knows what they're doing. And I'm like, no one knows what they're doing because you don't know what you want. I can't help you. I ended up putting my 2 weeks in, I think that Monday, because it was a Friday. I put my 2 weeks in, yeah, that following Monday, and I told my manager that I was done. I was like, no, that's it, I'm not. I told her, I was like, I'm not dealing with another doctor like this again. I'm like, so, bye. And whatever. And then my manager ended up quitting after that. Then the regional manager ended up quitting after that. And then one of the higher ups manager got fired. And then after that, the whole front office ended up quitting. So pretty much everybody ended up quitting after I left. One person had quit before me, but then that train just started going down. Sounds like the dentist I work for. It's terrible. It is terrible, man. And I was like, gosh darn it. Every single dentist I have worked for is literally just downright just terrible. Terrible. I can't with them. So I was like, hello. How are you? Mentally draining, yeah. And then the previous job beforehand, I was always getting sick, right? I think it was because of how he treated us. That last one was like, I don't know. I think they were all equally terrible. But I lasted at the other one longer. I was there for almost 6 years. His name is Dr. R. Okay. Name is Dr. R. And it's funny because he's a cancer as well. And I thought cancers like work together. No. Oh, Lee, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I appreciate you joining the Sparkle subscription. Yeah, he was bad. Like, you want to know how bad he was? Thank you so much for your order. Let me tell you how bad he was. Hold on. Let me fold this shirt because this makes me mad. So, whenever my late fiance passed away, of course, I had to call and tell him, like, hey, I'm not coming into work. You know, this is what happened. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. You know, take the time that you need. So I didn't go to work for a week because I had to, I had to plan stuff. I had to do stuff, right? And so when I come back, this is what he tells me. He said, I'm so glad you're back. We were struggling without you. It's been tough. And, we have work to do. And I was like, this wasn't a choice. I didn't choose to be off. This wasn't a vacation to me. I was like, but thanks so much for asking how I'm doing. Thanks for your concern, by the way. Thank you for asking. I ended up walking out. Well, I didn't walk out. I still continued to work because at that point, I still needed a job. Let me grab these shirts. Give me a beat, Brittany, okay? I can't do everything at once. Yeah, he didn't care. He was he made such a rude comment that one time. I was like, okay, well, you're done. I was like, we're not. I was like, not. Like, I don't know anymore. I was like, I think I ended up lasting for another 2 years there before I ended up quitting. And I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I cannot. So yeah, that's what happened. I don't know what happened to the music.
Travis?
Huh?
Is it Travis?
I don't know, it's been going in and out. So, the music. It just goes in and out. What did you miss? We're just chatting. I don't know why.
Work.
You think that's gonna make it work? Oh yeah, these I have to lay out differently so they can cool down. Because they always leave a red mark, but then you have to let them cool down, and then that red mark will go away, or the mark will go away. Wait, did you miss? You missed my stories about my job, my last job. So, you know, fun stuff that I had to deal with. There's just terrible people out there sometimes. Even the speaker was like, I'm done. I don't want to listen to this. We're almost done. This is the last color. What kind of suppliers do you recommend? There's so many different ones. The thing is that you have to find what's best for you. Because what works for me may not work for you, as well as where you're located. You did, Cortland, but you can rewatch it. Hello, how are you? Like I said, it just depends on what you're looking for. Because I don't know what you're looking for. Thank you for all the likes. It's like I have to let these cool down so they can go back to their color. It is on the white tee. That is correct. You can rewatch my story time. I was talking about the doctors that I used to work with. Like I said, the doctors every doctor I've worked with was just terrible. I never had a good experience when I graduated for dental assisting. The first doctor, okay, so I got fired my first job, okay, in the dental field because they said I stole toothpaste. Toothpaste, guys. I stole toothpaste apparently. And I'm like, where? I was like, where? I'm like, I can tell you, your hygienist is the one that took 2 tubes of toothpaste were missing, the big ones. And I got blamed for it. And then he was like, we're gonna have to let you go because if I can't trust you, we can't have you here. And I'm like, I didn't steal any toothpaste. I was like, but whatever. Well, yes, I did, Traylon. You don't have to remind me of what I did. He didn't know that, okay, at the time. He didn't know that. So, he didn't know me. You can check Stalls Transfer Express for the prints. You just need to make sure that you upload a good vector image, either making it on Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, and providing them an SVG file. Because if not, they'll deny it. You don't have to remind me, Trailer. That's just rude. I'm just kidding. It's not rude. Transfer Express. There's many different ones out there, so I definitely suggest you go in and look at different custom ones to see, because I know everyone is different in pricing. So definitely, just if you go do Google search for custom heat transfers, there'll be a few of them. But I do recommend Transfer Express. And then if there's other ones out there that you want to try, I know you have to order a certain amount for all of them. My arms. That's like my arms. Exactly. See? Borrowed. There's a difference. She didn't give the toothpaste back. And I even told him, I was like, do you want me to go buy toothpaste for you? Since clearly it's such a big deal. He was like, that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is that you stole and you're not being honest. I'm like, I didn't. It's like, but okay. I listened to your vegetable story while working today, and that's her last. Oh, I'm glad you listened to it. Thank you. Yes, she's a snag, a slithery snag. I like doing that. Sure, indeed. And now I forgot that it is on the tubes. It's like I forgot it's on the tubes, so now people can watch it. I can't believe we're almost done. Yes, yes. You have to get it right, okay? Borrowed. There's a difference. The Sparkles TED Talk, right? My goodness. Other than that, like, it's like my whole entire youth, not my youth, my younger years. I'm still in my 20s, but my younger years were such a hot mess express, and then now we're fine. Like, no one's trying to fight me. Well, even then, I've been looking for a fight. That's my thing. It's like ever since Erica, even though my husband's like, it's not worth it. I know it's not. It's not worth it. I get it, okay? Do I want to fight somebody? Yes. Who? I don't know. So far, no one else has done me wrong, not that I know of at least. And before y'all say it, violence is not the answer. I know. I'm not saying it's the answer, okay? Because it's not the answer. Watch out, Brittany. Nah. Brittany's fine. She hasn't done anything yet. She hasn't done anything yet. I have to watch out for Jimena, because Jimena's I forget what sign she is, but you know.
Spicy.
Huh?
So she's spicy.
Well, the thing is that her sign is like the #1 for murders. So,
Well,
I can't.
I'm an Aquarius.
Huh?
I'm an Aquarius.
You're an Aquarius?
Yeah. I've heard you talk crap about us before.
Yes, I don't get along with Aquariuses. I really don't. She's an Aquarius. Oh my goodness. Look, the Aquarius is okay. That Dr. P was an Aquarius. Okay, we did not get along. Neither do I get along with the Gemini. Okay, Jimena, no. Jimena, I think she was born in September. What is September? September 1st? I don't know. Virgo? Is it a Virgo? I think so.
Yeah.
Virgo, yes. Yeah. See, that's like the #1 for murderers out there. So if I end up missing, you know who to look at. Okay? But Jimena's honestly the sweetest. Like, she's a sweet soul. Like, Aquarius is, on the other hand, they're a problem sometimes. Like I said, Dr. P was an Aquarius, and then Dr. C was a Gemini. God, man, he was just terrible. I have a lot of issues with Geminis for some reason. My ex-best friend was a Gemini. My this other girl that wanted to fight me was a Gemini. She just didn't like me. And then Dr. C was a Gemini. Dr. P was an Aquarius. So yes, I did not get along with Aquarius. I get along really well with Capricorns and Sagittariuses.
What's Travis?
Capricorn. Me and Sagittarius are like this. I don't know why. I was like, but I do. I get along with Sagittariuses, and then September 16th is Virgo too, or Taurus. I don't know what September 6th. What is September? I swear, you would have. My dad is a Gemini, and he's fine. I get along with him. Sometimes. Virgo too. Oh my gosh. So that means I got 2 people out for me. 2 people. Virgo also. Oh my gosh. All of y'all are coming out for me. Doing shirts and don't know what heat Heat vinyl, I don't have a recommendation for you because I don't use heat transfer vinyl. I know a lot of people have said to try HTV Ront. That one may be a good one. I just personally haven't worked with one, so I'm not too sure. See, I'm a Cancer. Yes, a surprise. We're almost done, by the way. We have just a few shirts left. And then that is all. Taurus is like April, May. I've never had any issue with those. I never have. You're welcome. I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you. But yes, try HTV Ront. That's what I've heard people telling other people. I'm a Libra. Libras are okay. I don't think I really had an issue with Libras. I don't think so. They can be a little tricky though. Never had an issue with Pisces. You're a Capricorn. Yes, I get along with Capricorns. Hence, I'm married to my husband. He's a Capricorn. Aries is in April. I don't have issues with those. Like I said, the only ones that I know that I have issues with is Aquariuses, Geminis, and that's it. Oh, and Virgo. Yes, there is a discount code for today, just while I am live. It is live 15, so you can say 15% off. Just while I am live. I'm an Aquarius and my husband is a Capricorn. How do y'all get along is my question. Was married to a Capricorn for 20 years, but divorced him. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes they're not always good. Do you bag and size them as well? Yes, D. I will bag them. I will tag them and bag them. So that way they can just pass them out. So he's gonna come pick up all the shirts tomorrow, and that way he's gonna distribute them to their homerooms, and they'll have the sizes and everything. So, now engaged to a female Virgo. See, Cancers, well, I mean, so far I get along with Virgos, you know? Because Emily is a Virgo. She's a Virgo too. I didn't at first, but it's okay. I was sucking with them. Oh, you're fine. Someone had the nerve to come talk to me. How dare they? Are we bagging and tagging on live as well? I don't know, because I want to sit down. I'm like, I want to sit down. My feet start to hurt after a while, even though I'm standing on the mat. Sometimes it's hard, but we've been married for 23 years. They never said it would be easy. I'm a Pisces married to a Pisces. We work well, but sometimes, you know, I'm always curious on the same energy. Sparkle recent with all these surprise lives. I know, right? I mainly was like, you know what? Let me just do it. I was like, let me just do it because with all the Christmas orders and everything, I'm gonna start getting like busy, like fully tackling them within the next couple of days and weeks and whatnot. So I probably wouldn't have time to go live more than my times that I go live, you know? You know what I mean? I'm a Leo, I'm a husband and Capricorn. Oh, nice! When is Leo? He is feisty. Feisty. You know, Travis is feisty sometimes too. He's stubborn. I mean, I'm stubborn too, okay? I know that. You don't gotta say it. I know. You've never been stubborn. You're stubborn all the time.
Every day of my life.
Y'all hear the lies, right? July. Is that July? July. Oh, I see. Single Pringle Cancer. Hey, sometimes it's, you just got to be. I was a single Pringle a few years ago. The lies, I know, right? That's the audacity. Travis saying that is stubborn in its. That's saying that is stubborn in itself. See? Impossible. I can't. Single Pringle Aquarius. Brittany, what's Riley? Scorpio. What is that?
Scorpion.
Not a scorpion.
I don't know.
When is he born?
Oh, November 13th.
Oh my gosh. I was like, when is he born?
Sunday.
Oh, it's his birthday. He's Scorpio, you said?
Yeah.
Scorpio. Scorpio and Aquarius, apparently. Hold on, I feel like my eyeballs did not do this one correctly. There we go. I have to tag these and bag these, but I don't know if I want to do it on the live.
Hold your chair.
Huh? I know, right? Move me to the back.
Yeah.
Do y'all want me to tag him and bag him?
That's up to you.
Because, yeah, I mean, I want to sit down. If so, I would have to restart and redo it, and y'all would complete. Except for YouTube, right? Or we would have to start. YouTube would still be running, but I would have to restart TikTok because I have to completely unplug you and move you. So if y'all want that, let me know. Tag them and bag them, because I have to sit down, but I have to go over there to do it. I would just have to restart it, because like I said, I have to unplug y'all from the front and take y'all to the back. Y'all want that? Yes? All right. Well, give me a second. Give me like 5 minutes. Yeah, give me like 5 minutes so I can unplug everything and get everything reset up over there. Okay? We got it? I'm all thumbs down. We got it? Thumbs up. Let me turn this off. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, okay. Give me a few minutes and then we'll get reset up and everything. Yeah, grab your snack and everything. We'll tag them and bag them. And then we'll be back. YouTube, y'all are staying with me still, okay? I'm always just,
TikTok, did you?
huh?
Did you end TikTok?
I'm about to.
You don't have to. Remember, it's on Wi-Fi.
Why still I have to go to the bathroom?
Oh.
So I'm gonna go do all that. I'm gonna grab no, I can't grab a snack. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So we'll be back. YouTube, you just hang in there, okay, for me? Just hang in there. Y'all gonna hang together. We're gonna do this.
I told everyone on TikTok or YouTube so I can be watching.
Oh, that's true. Well, I did say that. I said YouTube. Well, I said YouTube we're staying. Come on, let me move the phone and everything. Hold on. Yes, we are taking a field trip. Taking a field trip. Let me just grab my stuff. YouTube, just hang out for a second, okay? I'll be back. If you want to. Because I need to move. But your face is gonna appear on the white. These I just need to touch this.
Estás escuchando a DJ Ramón Silva. Estás escuchando a DJ Ramón Silva.
Hace mucho tiempo le hago caso al corazón y pasan los días, los meses pensando en dolor. Ha llegado el tiempo para usar la razón antes que sea tarde y sin querer me parte no. Antes de que salga el sol del acelerador, me vaya sin freno y pierda el control. Nada
Hace tiempo que no agarro a nadie de la mano. Hace tiempo que no envío buenos días, te amo. Pero tú me tienes enredado, me envolví, iba por mi camino y me perdí. Mi mirada cambió cuando tú sopí. Bye bye a los culos, ni me despedí. Yo no te busqué, no. Chocamos en el trayecto, con tu alma en la que yo conecto. Tranquila, no tienes que ser perfecto, no. Aquí no existe el pecado y equivocarse es bonito. Los errores son placeres, igual que todos tus besitos. Y solo mírame.
Con ese sol tan lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Hoy he vuelto a nacer. Y solo mírame. Con ese sol tan lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Hoy he vuelto a nacer. Tú y yo, tú y yo, tú y yo.
Yo no me dejo llevar de nadie, yo solo me dejo llevar de tu sonrisa y del lunar cerquita de tu boca. Si yo estoy loco, tú estás loquita, pero baby, como tú no hay otra, no. Quiero regalarte girasoles, ir pa' la playa y buscarte caracoles. Cuando estoy contigo yo no miro errores. Vamos a bailar 200 canciones, nadie me pone como tú me pones. Yo le hablo a Dios y tú eres su respuesta. Aprendí que los momentos lindos nunca cuestan, como cuando me regalas tu mirada y el sol supuesta, y el sol supuesta. Cuando estoy encima de ti, mami, ya me olvido de todo. No te falta nadie aquí, solamente tú y yo. Hace mucho que no te había visto. Si dices que no, pues no te insisto, pero tengo que decirte: hoy te veo diferente, no sé por qué. Por fin te tengo de frente, dime qué lo que.
Ey, ey, yo ando solito y tú no andas con él. Tranquila que yo no quiero volver, yo solo quiero darte las gracias por última vez.
Baby, lo nuestro fue algo bonito. Yo me acuerdo tú y yo de chamaquito. Si rompe el hielo, después yo lo derrito.
Tú estás fría como Denver, porque extrañas a Canelo. Te pillo contra la cuerda y te chucanero. Baby, no estás en Carlos, pero en la Melo. Yo sé que estás con él, pero no me dan cero. Ahora veo que ese culo está más grande que ayer. Todavía tengo tu foto guardada en el cel. A veces pienso en lo que pudo ser. Pa' que te enamore, tú tienes al otro, baby. Ahora te voy a dar como se supone. Esto lo vamos.
We're back. Oh, I need to start my TikTok. Hold on. I was like, I need to start my TikTok. Hold on. But we're back. So we'll take a mini break, a mini little break. And okay, TikTok should be back. Like now. There we go. Should probably put music on. I said I should probably put music on.
I got it. I'm about to move it over.
But we're back. I love the Christmas countdown. Oh yay, that's on my husband. I'm glad you like it. You like it. I think we're back. Are we back on TikTok? Y'all let me know. So let me go to my phone. Are we back? Did you grab a snack?
Are we back?
Oh, there you go. Hear me twice. Hello, hello. I was like, are we back? Are we back? Hi, guys. I was like, I think we made it. There's the music. All right. So we just finished pressing everything, and you guys still wanted to finish the rest of it with me. So that's what we're going to do. I am back. Yes, we're back. We're back. I was like, we're back. We're back. What happened?
It's warm up there.
Yeah, it is. It's a little warm. Yay, I'm so glad you guys are back. We got our life together. So since we're just working together, we're just gonna tag them and bag them. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Everything looks good? Perfect. So now we're just gonna chit chat and we're gonna tag the shirts. I don't know how I want to do this. Do I want to do the, I'm trying to see what's easier. If I want to do everything together. Is that jack up in the back? Yes, everything is still available on the site. As far as I know. I was like, as far as I know, everything is still available. But yes. I know I brought it for, oh yes. I was like, I know I brought it for Christmas. For, what was it called? For Halloween. I brought it for Halloween, but it's still there. I'm not taking it off the site. That's the bad, but I don't have what's needed. Oh, you will get there as long as you keep posting. That's what I tell people. It's like you just have to be consistent with your posting. With your posting and posting a few videos a day, and then I think you will get there. It took a while for me too in the beginning as well. So it wasn't all fast and everything. But I know you got it. Hello, welcome back, you guys. It's like we took a little break. Well, not a break. We just were transitioning from the front. And now we are in the back. Because I have to refold this. Because you know, my folding is not the best. But look, I tried, okay? I made the glitter pins and they came out beautiful. Ah, yay! I'm so glad to hear that my steps worked. I know it doesn't work for everybody, but I'm glad it did. On YouTube, I watched live where you package the Lilo and Stitch pens. Yes, that one is not live just yet. They are not live yet. That one was a custom order, and I am gonna be bringing them to the site probably in like the next week or so. Since we had Christmas and everything right now, I'm just trying to make sure that we don't get so bombarded, you know? Because I want to make sure that I'm able to get everything out by Christmas for all the Christmas. So that one will be coming, as well as the, I forgot, well, the ojo pen too. Thank you. Yes. These are the shirts for the school down the street. Look, y'all wanted to do this with me, so we gonna do it together. So my folding is it's just terrible right now. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Okay. I mean, they messed up and they gave us an extra donut. Is there still another donut in there? I said, is there still another donut in there? Okay, good. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. And for the follows. Do I do custom shirts? I do custom shirts only in big quantities just because I only do screen print transfers and they require a minimum to order. So that's the only time I will do customs. So for example, this school wanted some shirts for their 4th graders. Because other than that, they will not provide a transfer if it's only one. I'm gonna shower quick. Don't leave. I still have a few to make. I was like, don't you worry. I was like, we have about 70 shirts that we have to tag and bag. And I'm just folding them so I can get them ready to bag them too. I should stop watching. Oh no, Jonathan is live too. Oh my gosh, no. It's like switch back and forth between both of us. I didn't know he was live. I forgot to make my comments bigger so I could see. There we go. Are some 16-ounce Libby's smaller than others because I ordered some on Amazon and they look small? I don't know, honestly, if some are smaller than others. Like, I know there's different sizing. Like, there's a 16-ounce, a 20-ounce for Libby's, but when it comes to the Amazon ones, I'm not sure. I haven't ordered any from Amazon to be able to tell you. when you're on live together. Oh, I know. Look, normally I don't go live around this time, but you guys wanted me to to finish these, and I was like, might as well, because once next week rolls around, I'm gonna be a little busier, and I won't be able to do any extra lives. So I was like, I might as well fit them when I can. I didn't put the tag on the last one? Hold on. Which one? Oh, I see. I was like, wait. Are you talking about this? 2 shirts ago? Hold on. 2 shirts ago? Hold, please. Let me see. That one has a tag. 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 Because they want the washing instructions. Tag. Tag. Okay, this one. This one's tagged. 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 Hold on, we're gonna find it. Okay, so it's just this one. It's just this one. Hello. We got it. So all of those that are over there are tagged. It's this one. This one's not tagged. They're gonna have 2 of them. That's fine. It was just the one shirt. That's what I thought too. So it's just this one. Just these one. Thank y'all. Because I would have found it later. And I would have been like, well, you know. No, these are just some custom shirts for a school here in down the street. So I figured, why not work together? The glitter on the... Yes, you would just have to send a message, Cecilia. You would just have to let me know. Send me a message. That way I can go and add the note to change. What, did I do that again? Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Hold on. We're struggling. We're struggling today. We're just struggling. Anyway, it's a grab. Let me put them there. Let me put them there. We got it. We got it now. We got it now. We're just struggling, okay? It's a struggle bus. But yes, just send me a message that you want to change it. Or if you place the order, you can always place it and then send a message that, hey, you want the color change. Like, do like a change to order. Whichever one is easy. I know, right? Normally, I don't tag a lot at one time. It's like I do a few and then I bag them. But I might as well tag all of them and then bag all of them. The bagging is the more difficult because we struggle with that. Hot Mess Express. I know, I'm telling you. Hot Mess Express.
No, just make sure
If it's not words, it's something. We're doing something. Do you need coffee? I do. I was gonna tell myself to go get some Starbies, but then I was like, no. I was like, I'll be fine. I do. I had my coffee this morning, but other than that, that's it. Okay, Cortland, sounds good. I'll probably still be here. We have more shirts to go. There we go. Okay. I put those over here, and then now we got the blue ones. What is it called? This? I think it's called a tag gun or gun tag or something like that. It is from Amazon, so I think if you search gun tag, you might be able to find it. I just got the first one that popped up and I was like, that works. We'll take that. I was like, I'll do that. And before anyone says anything, if you know, I know they sell the little shirt folders. I don't personally like them. I like folding by hand. I worked at JCPenney for like 3 years, and all I did was folding. And we even had the little the little thing to fold too, and I never used it. So me personally, I don't like it. And yes, I have 2 of them. I don't use them. I was like, my hands do a little bit better job. You're welcome. Look, see, look, I'm not gonna forget, I promise. And I always have to do it this way. That's quick. That's fine. That'll do. These, yes, they are cotton. Cotton, heavy cotton t-shirt is what it's, or it says heavy cotton on there. So these are the cotton ones. I think it is 100%. Yeah, 100%. 100% cotton. Hello, hello. What does this shirt say? It says Sunfield Elementary, 4th grade, and then it says Stallions. Stallions at the bottom. So the teacher that wanted the shirts made sent me the design of 4th grade, and then did I mirror my video? Yeah, I did. And then he wanted the Sunfield on top and then the Stallions on bottom. So we did a custom mix, a custom print for him. See, if I wasn't live, this is what I would be doing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I was nervous because whenever he was like, can you design the other parts? And I was like, sure, I will try. I don't know how it's going to come out. He was like, yeah, I like that. I was like, I like that. Thank you so much. Hello. Hello, by the way. Is it designed vinyl? It's on screen print. Make it look easy. Well, thank you, because I feel like I'm struggling. How many shirts? I think it was like 65, 66, almost 70. I was like almost 70 shirts. Because it's a 4 classes for 4th grade that wanted these. You went to 2 people. I've used Transfer Express for my heat prints, and they come out really, really good. I like them for Transfer Express. They go by Stalls or Transfer Express, one of those 2. The 4th grade design they gave me, so they provided me the 4th grade design. I only did the Sunfield and the Stallion part, so that I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he got it off of Etsy, so I'm pretty sure you can find the 4th grade design on Etsy. Oh yes, you guys, I almost forgot too. Just during my live, you can save 15% off with code LIVE15, and then of course once I am off the live, it will no longer be active. I was like, I forgot that I was doing that. Shirts. Oh, I was like, wait, what? What about the shirts? Yeah, about 70. I was like, I don't fully remember how many, but I know it was almost 70 of the shirt. Okay, so make sure my tower doesn't fall here. Thank you. Yes, because I always forget. I was like, I always forget to mention. I'm not good at when it comes to announcements. I'm not good. Okay, I'm not good at announcing things. I forget. I forget a lot. It's like I need to start a new stash. And then I have to fold all the red ones because they had to cool down. Hot Mess Express, I know, right? Look, I had to put a little fan on me because it was a little warm. It was starting to get a little warm. I was looking a little flustered. I was starting to look like a little tomato. Hot Mess Express rolling on by. Oh, I'm excited for this weekend because New Braunfels has this thing called Worst Fest. If you guys don't know what that is, I don't know if you know what Oktoberfest is, but it kind of is that. Instead of it being in Germany, you know, it's here in Texas. And I love all the food that they have and everything, so I'm excited. Even though I really can't eat that much, I'm excited to go eat because they have bread pudding, they got turkey legs, they got sausage on a stick, they got like different meats on a stick and everything. And so we go every single year on Sunday because after 3 it's free and it's the last day. And whatchamacallit, entrance fee can be a little pricey. It can be a little pricey. I love that it's the yummy things that make you say, oh yes, I love the yummy things. I am going to be on tomorrow, yes. You're my kind of people. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yes, I will be on tomorrow. Today, I just decided to go live extra this week because I'm not going to be able to just pop in randomly the next few weeks just because it's Christmas orders and we're super, super busy. So I don't think I'll have the flexibility to do so, and especially with the holidays coming up. So, sí, papá, vamos a ir. Ya sabes, después de las 3. That tag gun triggers me. I used to stab my fingers. Look, I try not to. I work in the catalog department, so I was always tagging shirts. Always. Oh, and then they got these potato things. They're like potato chips. I don't even know what they call. They're like spirals. They're like the spirals for the potatoes, and oh my gosh, that's so good. Look, but tell me why. Okay, when y'all get potato chips or you know when you get French fries or things like that, do you douse it in ketchup or mustard or whatever you like, or do you put the stuff on the side? I'm not gonna judge. I might judge. I just want to know, what do you do? Do you do it on the side or do you just do it all over? I was like, I'm curious. On the side. Okay, that's what I thought so too, because I do it on the side. Tell me why my mother, whenever we went on the side, it gets soggy. Okay, good. Okay, good. Tell me why my mother, okay, decides. I mostly put it on the side, but depends on the type on the side. Okay, good. Okay, I'm so glad to hear that. I am so glad that you're still here for the Sparkle crew, you know, because if it was all over, we would be having a different conversation. My mother, okay, we got the crispy potatoes, and I walk away and I leave her for a few minutes, right, so I could finish paying, and she's over there already just putting ketchup all over it, and I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, putting ketchup? I'm like, now they're not gonna be crispy. Oh, I didn't know. And I'm like, Mom, I'm like, that is sociopath behavior, ma'am. We don't do that here. So now this time I'm gonna watch her. I'm gonna watch her with both my eyes, cause that's a no. Come on, that's a no. We don't do that. You go both. See, I don't know that. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I still welcome you with open arms. Thank you for your order. I appreciate it. So now I gotta watch her on Sunday. Look, I'm gonna tell her here, you pay. If something is supposed to be crispy, it better be crispy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Annette. So, yes. So like I said, either she's gonna pay or we're gonna both finish paying. Thank you so much for placing your order, Candace. I appreciate it. Yes, these are for a elementary school here down the street from us. They wanted some shirts made for their 4th graders. So yeah, so I'm gonna be watching her like a hawk this Sunday because I'm not trying to do that again. I wanted my crispy things, and I did not get that. If not this time, she's gonna get it by herself. I just realized the order counter. We flew by the bad number. We did. We sure did. We sure did. Yes. We're almost at 50. Oh, we're only 20 orders, almost 20 orders away from 5,700, which is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, y'all didn't even, we went past the 5,666, so y'all don't gotta worry about that. I was like, the next one y'all gotta worry about is the 666, which is still a ways away from now. I was like, we don't have to worry about that yet. All right, and then I gotta fold all my, that's why I can't do leftovers. See, I can't do leftovers because leftovers have like a different taste to them. They don't taste the same anymore. Last time we were saying, hurry someone. Oh, I know, right? Because it just stayed at that number for a little bit. Hello, it is a Thursday. It's good to see you too. We pressed these shirts earlier, and you guys still wanted to hang out with me and finish the rest of them, so I was like, might as well. And then see, now they're back to their regular color. So you just have to let them, like some of them are, like you have to let them cool down so that way they can go back to their regular color. Here, let me. Because if not, then they'll stay. Not stay, but yeah, this one's still a little warm. You're back. I'm glad you're back. We'll set that one over there and let it cool down. Oy. And let that one cool down. There we go. Now we just gotta fold them. My arms are too short for this. Hold on. We like to struggle, okay? I'm sure there's easier ways to do this. I wish I lived in Texas. I'd leave my job tomorrow. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Oh, look, we're trying to attack. It's like we're forgetting to attack. If I could hire everybody, I would. In a heartbeat. The material, so it is Gildan, so it is 100% cotton. So if you ever had like a t-shirt, like just a t-shirt, like nothing special, you know, anything like that, like just a t-shirt, that t-shirt material, that is what it feels like. It's still good quality. It's just definitely a shirt. Do you do special? I do special order shirts. So I do custom shirts, but it has to be, they don't let me order, like if it's only 1 or 2, they don't let me order. So I only do bulk custom shirts because they don't let me. Like they literally will be like, no, there's like a minimum quantity that you have to order for the transfers. And I don't do heat vinyl just because they don't really last as long. So honestly, it depends. Minimum quantity. Yes, minimum quantity for custom. Minimum quantity. Here, we'll let this one cool down a little bit, even though we tagged it. Let me start with the first ones we did. You need about 10. I don't know if they'll let me do 10. Most of the times they have me start out at anywhere from 30 to 50 depending on the size. Depending on the size. If it's like a little small print like this, they require I think like 50. If it's a little bit bigger, it might be a little less. But I don't know. I would find out depending on the design. So for example, for this one, I think the minimum was 30 for this design. That's the only thing. That's the only thing with custom shirts is that it has to be like a minimum. They only do minimum quantities, and I won't find out until like I get the design and see what size I could do for that design. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let me know. It's like, let me move. And then we'll bag them. Oh, for your grandson. Yeah, so it just depends on the size. Because I know the bigger the size, or the bigger the print, the less. Sometimes I stumble my words. So sometimes I'm like, how do I describe this? It's like, how do I explain this properly? Okay, yes, I'm glad. They're so tiny. There's one that I did earlier. Is it this one? Oh my gosh. No, it was a different one. It was an extra small youth, and it is so tiny. Sometimes I forget how small kids are. We're almost done tagging, and then we just gotta bag them. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, because at least I'm not like bored, you know? I'm not bored. Made some shirts for my coworker for her granddad, but I'm not a company. Yeah, you're not a company. I'm not really a company either, I guess you could say. But people can make shirts for sure. For sure. See, I tried HTV. Oh, gosh darn it. I tried HTV whenever I did my bridesmaids, whenever I did their custom totes and everything. And for me, I did not like the feel of HTV. Me personally. I didn't like the feel of HTV. And so at that point, like, I hadn't fully been doing my business, like, to the extent that I'm doing it now. And I was like, I just personally don't like it. So then I started looking into screen prints. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this. I was like, I like the feel of it. Got this one I can fold. And yes, pricing definitely depends on a lot with vinyl images. It does, yeah. It just depends. That I have to put. You're telling me I have laundry, Cecilia, that I was supposed to put away. I forget when was it that I washed it. I think like Tuesday. Yeah, I did laundry on Tuesday, and I was supposed to put it away. It's still in the dryer. It's still in the dryer. I need to put it away tonight because I need socks. I need socks. It's like, why are people calling me? It's like, I do this, right? I fold this and I do the clothes here. Well, you know, these shirts here. But I won't do the clothes at home. Y'all want to know something that I am so proud of myself, and it's so dumb. I finally shaved my legs, you guys. You know, I finally shaved my legs. It's been a few months. I'm not gonna lie. I know we were talking about it last time. Let me tell you, my razor was getting stuck. Don't wait that long, is my advice to you. Well, don't wait that long. I know, I am live. Hello. We were pressing these shirts earlier, and you guys still wanted to continue hanging out with me, so I was like, might as well. Yes, you guys, I finally shaved my legs. They're all nice and smooth. Whenever I put my my leggings on, I was like, what is this? What is this feeling? I was like, I have not felt this in a while. It just sucks because you shave your legs and then it literally grows back the next day. That's the only thing that sucks. The one thing I keep up with is my armpits, okay? The only thing that's it, is my armpits. Cause that thing, like, you can probably see that, but my legs, my gosh. I know it's nothing to be proud of, okay, but my parents and brother laughed when you said you shaved your legs, cause I did. I'm so proud of myself. It took me like, almost 30 minutes. And when I tell you that my little razor was struggling, it was struggling. It was getting just clogged up. Like, just literally the first swipe, it was just clogged, and I was like, this is going to be rough. So it took me a while. My husband grew to love rubbing on them when I got long periods without shaving. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, my husband, he always made fun of me. He always made the noises that Chewbacca makes. He's like, and I'm like, that's rude. But yeah, he always made those noises, and I'm like, that's rude. But yeah, he kept making those noises. My daughter did the same thing. She had to send me a picture because it's a proud moment, okay? I can't stand the way it feels on my pant legs. I shave every other day. See, I don't. Like, it feels weird. It just feels weird. I'm laughing so much I'm about to wheeze. Oh my gosh. It's exhausting. And then we finally got like a little stool because our shower, thank you for your order. Our shower doesn't really have, like, it's literally just a standing shower. So there's nothing for me to put my feet or my legs on. So the whole entire time I'm over here, bending down, like trying to catch my breath. And whatchamacallit, I was like, okay, well, this is, I'm not shaving. That's it. I'm not shaving. So there's just a little glitter. I don't shave my legs as often, and hubby left. I don't need to if I wear pants and shorts. That's what I'm saying, But I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I was like, I need to shave them. I was like, we're starting to look a grizzly bear. We're going to start scaring people. Even though I'm about to be wearing just like my leggings the whole time. I am still on. Yes, you guys still wanted to be on. And I was like, this is all I have to do for the rest of the day. So I might as well finish this. This is a small. And you use Nair. I see, does Nair still have that smell to it? Because I know Nair has a smell to it. I don't like it. I bought the hard wax for my legs so I don't have to shave all the time. See, I don't know if I'm that brave with waxing my legs. I feel like it hurts. So I don't know about all that. But yes, proud moment, you guys. I'm so proud of myself for shaving my legs. It doesn't have a smell. I feel like it used to have a smell. Oh, but it burns you. Yeah, that's probably not. They got different scents now. Oh, y'all remember the smell? Nair burns. Oh, your skin. Oh, that's no bueno. It's not as strong as it used to be. I gotta get the cocoa butter one. Oh, I remember it used to have like this ugly smell to it. Like, it used to be bad. Yeah, it used to smell bad. Okay, so it wasn't just me imagining things. Because Yeah, it smelled terrible. That's why I stopped it. Yes, it did. It smelled like burnt hair. Exactly. It smelled like burnt hair. And that's why I stopped using it. And I was like, we're not going to use it. We're good. Thank you for your order. I appreciate it. Some comments were filtered. What did y'all say? Someone said something. I use I forget which one it is. What brand it is. I just know it's pink. It's a pink bottle that I shave my legs with. It's funny, my daughter is blonde hair, blue-eyed, my hair everywhere else is black. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh, so you can't get away with it with the blonde hair. I remember one time I made the mistake of shaving my arm when I was younger. Never again. Never again. I'm not doing that ever again. I hated the feel of it. I hated how it felt. It felt so prickly. That was a medium, right? Yeah, that was medium. Even eyelashes too? It's a large. Look, since this is going to the kids, we're just gonna bag them. Because I don't know how they're doing. I've been doing it for years and it's super thin. It's super thin? No, see, like, now you can actually see most of my hair. I mean, I'm Hispanic, so of course, like, I have a lot of hair. Like, when I was younger, my mom would try to get my hair thinned out so many times just because, like, it weighed us. Like, it would give us headaches, migraines, everything because of how much hair. And we still have it. I was like, we still have all this hair. I'm naturally blonde and I have blonde eyelashes. Oh, you can't see them. It's like you don't have them. Oh, yeah. Like it would look weird. Where? Where? Oh, okay. I was like, where? See, I have eyelashes, but they're not like va boom. But then there's some kids, man. There's some little boys, mainly little boys, that would come into the office where I used to work. Like, because I used to work with kids all the time. And some of them had the most gorgeous eyelashes. And I'm like, why? I was like, we don't get that. They do. They have the best eyelashes. And I'm like, y'all are so lucky. How do you like the eyelash extensions? Because I don't. I feel like, okay, so whenever we got married, they were putting an eyelash on me, and I was like, nope, I can't do it. So then she put individual lashes on me, like the little ones. And even then, I was like, I can't do it. Thank you for your order. I know, they do. Because they don't put makeup on them to damage them. That's, yeah, fair. Fair enough. That is true. They have really, really good eyelashes. I'm like, they're so pretty. So pretty. We're gonna have to refold this one. Oh, we gotta fold it smaller. Thank you for your order. I swear it's always the boys. That's what I'm saying. It's like I see some little girls, you know, they have good eyelashes, but it's always the boys. Always the boys. And I'm like, can I just take them? I'm not going to, you know, but still. Thank you for your orders, you guys. I appreciate it. My daughter, everyone compliments her long lashes. It's a kid thing. I need to go look at Travis's now. Mine are there. They're there, but if I put mascara on them, you can see them. I have long lashes, I do, but nothing crazy though. I have wanted to do like eyelash extensions, but like I said, I just can't. I've seen those videos where the lashes are like, you know, infected. You know, I know you have to go to like a good person, right, for that, but I've seen like the ones where they come in and they all look crummy and just terrible, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, for the orders that we were packing yesterday, they did go out today, so I did drop them off today. And I'm glad I did, because I kind of forgot. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, right? Tomorrow's Friday? Yeah. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, and they are closed. They're closed. And I knew, I remembered, but I forgot. I remembered, but I forgot. I did do a lash lift, but I didn't like the way, like it didn't last as long. Thank you for your order. I did a lash lift a few times. I just didn't like it. And it also, like, it smelled terrible too. Terrible, I tell you. I forgot too. We're getting that storm, so I printed my labels tonight just in case we lose power. Yes, definitely. Wait, there's still a storm going? Thank you so much for your order. 4X and Stage Sparkle t-shirt. If it doesn't fit, it will. Losing weight. I'm sure it'll fit. I'm sure it will. It has a good stretch to it for sure. Thank you so much for your order. I'm sure it will. It's going to fit perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So small. Is this the storm in Florida? I think so. I saw because I'm in a family group chat with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, and I saw them. I was like, I saw people texting, and I'm like, something's going on. I'm so excited too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's coming toward Carolina's. Oh, I see. My son has long, gorgeous lashes. I used to have the same before I started using makeup. Now I feel naked without my extensions. It's just because we just put all this crud on our eyelashes that it's just like, no, not today. My son and grandma have them eyelashes. I know. My mom not so much. So, okay, so my mom doesn't really have eyebrows because you know what she did? She overplucked them. She overplucked them every single time. And they just kind of like just stopped growing after a while. They just kind of stopped growing. I was like, that's what happens. And then she tried to get microblading done, and then for some reason she said that she got the microblading done in Mexico, and it didn't last her. So I told her, I was like, I don't know what they did. Thank you so much, Annie. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Yes, these are a local order. So this is an elementary school right down the street from me. I still don't know. I'm gonna ask him how he found us because I'm honestly genuinely curious. Medium. Well, see, that's my mom never got her eyebrows waxed. She doesn't really know about that. Look, she just got a cell phone. Okay, she just got an iPhone last year. She just got an iPhone last year. So that tells you how much she doesn't know what's out there. And then she finally learned about microblading, I think last year too. So she's finally starting to learn all these things. Like she has access now to the World Wide Web. So it's just so fun. It's fun seeing how much she just doesn't know what's out there. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can find recipes online. And I'm like, yes, Mom, you can find recipes online. I was like, I've been telling you to get a phone, because she had a flip phone. She had a flip phone for the longest time. And of course, AT&T finally was like, hey, you know, we're no longer supporting flip phones, at least not her flip phone. So then she was like, I have to learn how to use an iPhone now. And finally, like, now I can actually text her, because that woman, she doesn't know how to text. And the first day that she texted me, it took her like 4 hours to send me a message. And I told her, I was like, the more you do it, Mom, I'm like, the better it's going to be. So she's still learning. It still takes her a little bit. Takes her a little bit, but it's okay. She finally has an iPhone. I can finally FaceTime her and actually send her photos, because she literally could not receive photos. I was like, hi, Mom. So slowly but surely. And she has TikTok. She has TikTok too. Sometimes she'll be able to to message in here, and then sometimes she doesn't know how to message in. My dad will message in for her. But she's getting better. She's getting better for sure. This one's a large. My mom leaves me on my... Look, my mom did that the first day, and I was like, why didn't you respond? And she was like, I thought I hit send. And I'm like, no, you didn't, ma'am. You didn't. That looks so relaxing. It is, right? I was like, I'm just trying to get these packed. I still have a few. But he's gonna come pick them up tomorrow morning. So they'll be on their merry way. A lodge. So make sure. Show her how to use the microphone to talk. Hombre, she'll forget. She'll forget how to use that. I remember one time she asked me, she was like, Priscilla, I don't know what I did. Can you fix my phone? And I'm like, you just have to exit out. And she's like, I don't know how to do that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. What brought Mr. Sparkles to Texas from Florida? A job opportunity here in Austin. I wasn't with him at that time. He was with his ex. So he didn't know me. I have lived here my whole life. I've just bounced between New Braunfels and San Antonio, and now Austin area. So I have been here in Texas, but yeah, a job opportunity brought him here to Austin, and then he stayed, and then he met me, and now he stayed now. You don't want to stay? I want to stay in Texas, just because my family is here. All of my family is here. His family, some of his family is here. And then, but his mom and his aunt, or his mom and his sister are back in Florida with the, nieces over there too. And he doesn't want to go back to Florida. I personally don't want to move from Texas. I just don't like, I don't like new places, okay? I don't like new places. I moved enough to last a lifetime. We're gonna refold this one. I'm from Texas, but now live in... What is VT, Vermont? How is that? How do you like that? How did we meet? We met online. So we met on Bumble. I slid into his DMs because I was between Bumble and what was that other one called? Tinder. Don't do Tinder. Vermont. That's what I thought. Don't do Tinder. Okay? Tinder is just thirsty. They're just thirsty. So no. So then I ended up switching to Bumble because I was like, I can't do Tinder. I'm like, there's so many thirsty people here. And so then I discovered Bumble, and then of course whenever I swiped on him, I was like, oh yes, I'm interested, We ended up matching. And then of course, with Bumble you make you make the first move, the girl makes the first move. So then I ended up messaging him, and we were having conversations that I wasn't having with anybody else, like actual conversations. I'm gonna have to record this one too. A Texan will always miss Texas. I know, like I feel like I would miss the greenery and everything. Like even though I know there's other places that have it, I just don't know. I don't know anything else. I don't know anything else. And so I slid in, like I said, I slid into his DMs. We were having conversations that I wasn't having with anyone else. And it was actual conversations. It wasn't like, hey, what you doing? You know, what you wearing? Things like that. You know, the stupid stuff that people were asking back then. And so I was like, no, we're not doing that, you know. I got some of those messages and I was like, this is not an intelligent conversation, so I'm gonna see my way out. But with him, it was always different. Our conversations were different. It was actually like lengthy conversations. Although I never wanted to talk on the phone. I am just not that type of person to talk on the phone. Like, I just, no. I will text you. Other than that, don't talk to me. Don't call me. I am alive. Yes, we did a little surprise today. I was like, before we get super busy for the holiday season, I don't think I'm going to have any extra time to go live any extra days. So might as well do it now. Was it? I was born and raised in Australia. Oh, nice. And now you're in California. Do you miss Australia? I wonder if he thought you were catfishing him. See, I never asked him. Can you explain what you need to open a Shopify store? What did I need? I think you can just start it. There's nothing really that you specifically need. They didn't require me to have a tax ID. Not that I know about or remember. I was like, not that I remember. I think you can just start it. But again, that was back in March. And like I said, I don't remember what I put. But I don't think you need a tax ID. I don't think so. How long have I been live? I think I've been live for, I don't know, honestly. We went live a little, or like around 3-ish, 3:30-ish. Yeah, 3:30. Around 3:30. And then you guys, I was like, I still need to tag them. I was like, do y'all want me just to stay on? So we ended up moving everything back here now. So we restarted the live so that way I could move everything over here. Hello, hello. So I've been live for a little bit. Yay, we're done with that color. Now the blues. Yeah, almost 3 hours, but this is what I have to do anyway, so I was like, I might as well finish it. Bye. See you tomorrow. He's so small. I do shirts, yes. I just started making shirts in August. Yeah. I started making shirts in August. So I had a whole, whatchamacallit? Christmas. I had a whole Halloween, and then I have my fall shirts that I launched. Oh, I already put that on there. And then I have a whole Christmas collection that launched as well. I try to post on my TikTok for the stuff that I have, but sometimes TikTok doesn't push my videos. Teacher, that's right. I don't know why the music's not playing. I've been struggling with this music. I don't want to start. Let me go. Nope, it stopped. E stop. There we go. So yeah, so if you haven't checked out my Christmas collection, it did launch this past weekend. Sorry, I got distracted because it wasn't playing my music. I was like, why is it so, it's so quiet. And I think this is the first time I launched long sleeves and crew necks. Is really bad. They really are, yes. Thank you so much. Do you work out of a shop, or is this a craft area within a home? No, we have an office space. So we moved into this office back in June. So I'm working in my live area. But no, I used to work out of the house. I used to work in the garage and upstairs. But we quickly outgrew the house, and now I finally have a house back. Because, you know, my car, like, our cars could not fit into the garage. So we have a garage back, and we have, like, all the rooms back. And now we have to, like, make more room here because I'm running out of room here. I don't remember you drinking. I mean, I've been drinking here and there. But thank you. Look, if I don't ever listen to you guys. Oh, I did put that one in there too. Okay. I was like, it just kind of matches. If I don't listen to you guys with the water, just spam me with the water. Because I do. I need to get better about drinking water. Melissa, just spam me with the water. I want to be you when I grow up. Oh, you're so sweet. Hope to one day have a storefront. I'm sure you will. My thing is for sure is definitely, you know, staying consistent. I know sometimes people get so distracted and so caught up on what other people are doing. Just focus on yourself. It's like I tell myself, not that I'm like trying to be rude or anything, but I always say like, just mind your own small business, you know? That's what I always try to tell myself. Because sometimes I'm like, I get distracted and then I'm like, you know what? Nope. I'm like, nope, just mind your business. Mind your own small business. But I know you got it. You can do it. Oh, am I gonna have to refold this one? No, okay, good. I was like, what? You're a quiet watcher. Well, thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. And I'm happy to have you here. For every sparkle to go follow their dreams. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is a medium, yeah. What does the shirt say? It says Sunfield Elementary 4th grade Stallions. Like last night's. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. I'm like, we're just gonna leave that in the past. And like I said, we just mind our own small business. So we mind our own business here. And we just keep it positive. Positively Priscilla. A medium. You're welcome. And it all takes time too. So don't get discouraged. Things take time. And if you ever lose focus of what you're doing, just look back at what you have done and what you've accomplished. Because sometimes we forget, right? Yes, a school did order these shirts. And they're picking them up tomorrow. So I have to package them up. I did tell the bridesmaid story. If you want to rewatch it on YouTube, you can. It's all there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everything is on there. It's like so you can't rewatch it. I was like, now y'all come rewatch that story too, because I remember. I think this is the first time I tell it on with YT. So if she ever goes and searches me, well, she'll be able to watch it. She's a snack. A slithery snack. Oh, hi, Becky. Thank you so much. Yes, I think I saw it, Rebecca. I think I saw it this morning. I'm glad you were able to get it. We have so many of those Grinch cups to make. That was definitely y'all's favorite. And then the second favorite cup was the snowflake. And then I think the one after that was, I didn't look. I think it was either the holiday favorites or the gingerbread. I need to check. But yes, the number one cup was definitely the Grinch. I already knew that was, I knew that was gonna happen too. And yes, and then the second one was the snowflake. Plans for Thanksgiving, we're gonna go to my sister's house and they're making turkey. I am providing the pumpkin pie. What do I use to hold the sticker rolls? It is a sticker dispenser. It doesn't have a brand, but whenever I went and I looked on Amazon, I literally put sticker dispenser and I ended up finding this one. And they have some acrylic dispensers too that will also work. So that's what I looked for. Because yeah, this one doesn't have a brand. I'm sure if I go and I search for it, it'll tell me the brand, but it's not on the thing. What shirt is that? This is a custom shirt that one of the schools here ordered. What did you miss? Well, we've just been getting these ready for a school here. But I don't know if you saw my live yesterday, but I told my bridesmaid story. I hope your kid is doing good, though. I try. Every single weeknight. I wish I could. I wish I could, but I still have things that I have to finish, you know. Cause most of the stuff it's like I bring in here, or if not, I would finish it in the office. Oh, can I show it? I mean, I need to refold this one, so. Am I in the shop? It says Sunfield Elementary, 4th grade, Stallions. When it comes to the custom orders for the shirts, there is a minimum order quantity that you would have to meet. So whenever I do the prints, it just depends on the size because they will not sell me just one print. I have to order a few of them in order for them to even send me a screen print. Order a badge buddy and a badge. Oh, I can't wait for you to get it, Ether. You're going to love it. Yes. So they got 4 different colors. They got a heather gray, and then they got a royal blue, a red, and a black. And each one is for a different teacher, is what they told me. So it's for a different teacher, a different class. And on the silent watcher too. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're commenting. I appreciate it. Our school, what do you mean? Lucky kids, I know, right? They don't even know who I am. Like I said, I don't even know how they found me. A school does that for field trips so we can locate our students easily. Oh, I see. I was like, I don't know why. Cause whenever the teacher reached out to me, he was like, can you do different colors? And I'm like, yeah, I can. He's like, they're for different teachers. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, sure. You're probably going on the field trip. Well, see, he told me like they weren't in any rush to have these done. They just wanted them to have them for the grade year. So if anyone is here in Buda and sees any little kids with this shirt, I made them. Like I made them. As souvenirs too. Oh yes, I know, right? Especially when they're this little. Some of these shirts, they're so tiny. So tiny. I only have my high school ones. And then my mom has my first birthday dress. I wore a giraffe dress, apparently. You don't? Yes, I do. So anytime anything in my store, if it is bulk ordered, we do have minimum quantities that we consider bulk. It does get a certain discount for it. Of course, depending on the item, and like I said, depending on how much is ordered. So if you're ever looking to do a bulk order, you just have to contact us through the website. There is a bulk or wholesale option, little tab that you can send us a message. Oh, you have quilts? That's so cool. Me too, Becky. Me too. Look, didn't I just fold this one? Oh, it's because this is an adult size. That's right. I was like, I have to fold it a little smaller. So that way it could fit in there. I do. I love that idea too. And large. This is not any order time frame. This is a custom order from a school here near me. So this is not something on the website. I am still on. Yes, you guys wanted me on, so I was like, we might as well. I gotta finish these anyway, so why not? I don't know what I'm gonna get for dinner. I'm trying to think. We had Bill Miller's again today. Look, me and my turkey plate, okay? Y'all leave me alone. I had to. I was like, I want a turkey plate again. Because their turkey plate is back. And I love turkey and I love stuffing. Okay, we have pretty much one color left. One color. And then we will be done. Oh, and also as a reminder, you guys, tomorrow is a holiday, so the post office is closed. So luckily I went and I dropped everything off today for what we were shipping yesterday. Because I had forgot about it. Grinch theme for which one? Which one? Yes, they ordered about 70 shirts. So I just gotta package them all. Got to package them. The bags I got from Amazon. I just searched, I think, for clear shirt bags. Is it cheaper to eat us since it's just you two? I wouldn't say necessarily that it's cheaper, but I feel like it's pretty much... What am I doing? Hold on. Why am I having a brain fart? Yeah, hold it like this, right? Why is my brain not working? Hold on. My brain isn't working? What? I would still say that food can still be expensive if you eat out. The thing with me is that I don't like, I know how to cook the basic things, but my mom never really showed me how to cook, and Travis doesn't cook, so I don't particularly know how to cook or make any meal, for example. Like, I can make some meals. I can make Alfredo from scratch, like Alfredo the dressing from scratch. And sandwiches. I can make some chili. And what else? What's the other one? Pot roast. But that's all in the crock pot, so I don't really have to do much cooking when it comes to that. But I don't. My mom always wanted to be the one to cook. So it was very much so of she wanted to do the cooking, the cleaning. So I never really washed my own clothes until I got older. Like when I say older, it was whatchamacallit? Like when I moved out, older. I did, yes. I looked at it. You probably saw me look at it really quickly, or do it really quickly. That one's on medium. Have you tried Blue Apron? We tried HelloFresh, and within that, it was like I'm one of the world's pickiest eaters, and some of the foods that they would send, I couldn't. I was like, I literally just wouldn't eat, or I would end up going and getting food from a different place because I just couldn't eat it. And then with my gastric sleeve surgery, like there's some foods that I'm just like, no. And I just won't eat it because if I take a bite, that takes up space in my stomach, and I want to make sure that I'm able to eat something, you know? So I'm just, I was like, because if I don't eat, that's the problem. But yeah, we tried HelloFresh. We liked it, but like I said, some of the meals were just not it. Blue Apron, you can pick. Yeah, we can pick whatever we wanted on HelloFresh too. And even then, like, it was just some of the stuff like we thought would be good. It just didn't turn to be. It wasn't good. And like I said, it's probably just me because I'm extremely picky. My husband can pretty much eat anything. The only thing he won't eat is pork chops. He will not do pork chops. He hates pork chops. I hate pork chops too. I'm doing good. How are you? Hello, hello. You know, we're just struggling. We're just backing. Medium. Not so good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better for you. Whatever's going on, I'm sorry to hear that. My bags are from Amazon. I just searched for clear shirt bags. And this is what popped up. There's a whole bunch of them. My 1-year-old was at the hospital with RSV and really is not. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know, I heard RSV is terrible right now. I'm back from eating dinner. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're back. Not really, we've just been chatting here and there. And I'm just putting these in the bags. We're almost done. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amanda. I hope it gets better. I really do. Sending you all the positivity that I have. Everything. I hope it gets better soon. I'm sure that's just terrible. Because you don't want them, right? You don't want them to go through anything. Her levels are 80. Oh. Well, hopefully it's just like, you know, something just quick. I hope it gets better. I really do. Thank you for your order. My heart goes out to you. I can't even imagine. I don't have any kids to be able to speak on how it feels, but I can't even imagine. Because I know you probably want her, right, to be healthy and everything. So hopefully it's just like something quick, right? Something quick. It's a large. Like I saw someone on TikTok talking about how this is like the worst RSV season they have seen in kids since Tuesday. Oh my gosh. That's a long time. Out of his medical use. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you my cousins. Now, my question is, I'm so sorry because I'm not informed on this. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know if it's like they're taking them like I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've seen Grey's Anatomy, but I don't remember. So I don't know. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely just curious. 6 of mine have them feel at the same time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, I'm just gonna stay indoors. I'm just gonna stay. We're not gonna go out. We're good. I was like, again, I'm not informed, so I'm so sorry. I'm just curious. Oh, the one red I forgot. This one is the tiny one. This is the extra small. It's also rough. Oh, I know. Especially, right? Especially the little kiddos. I got hit by a police. That's right, you were saying that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah, that was like my friend last year, she had to get taken off of the, I think it was the ventilator. She had COVID, and unfortunately it just was not, she couldn't come back from that. She could not come back from that. It's just so terrible. We're almost done. We have a few shirts left. Like, I don't want to re-fold this one. But I can make it fit. I can make it fit. The live is done. What do you mean for the live is done? We're still live. We're still live. I'm almost done. And then after that, yes, then the live will be done. I don't like going out because I have the worst immune system. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna stay indoors. We're just not gonna go outside. But even then, like, that doesn't even matter. Thank you for your order. I appreciate it. Yeah, we only have a few shirts left. But look, we pressed them all together and then we bagged them together. Yeah, I don't even know how I got COVID. When I did, I forget when I got it. I think September. right? I think September. When I got COVID. I don't even know how I got it because I don't go out. I don't go out. I'm normally always indoors, or I come here to work, or I just go to the drive-through, you know, for like Dunkin' or something like that. But other than that, I don't really go out. I remember we went to Walmart that weekend. So I'm like, did I get it from Walmart? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Do I make my own designs? Yes, I do. I do. There's very few that I don't make my own design, like maybe like 1 or 2 things. But yeah, mostly everything I design myself. I draw it myself. Like for example, this one, they provided me with the 4th grade, and then I did the Sunfields and then the Stallions because they wanted it customized, but yes. Yes, this is my full-time job. I also have 2 employees. One is full-time, one is part-time, and then we are here based out of Texas, near Austin. Near Austin. I always say Buda, but a lot of people don't know where Buda is. These are screen printed. Screen printed. So I designed it myself. I use either Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, and then I send off the vector file to the screen print company, and then they have to approve it, make sure that it's a good quality, and then they send me back the design. So like this shirt I made this shirt, the Hi Pumpkin, right? Hello Pumpkin, not Hi Pumpkin. The Hello Pumpkin. I've always was curious on doing sublimation, but there's just, oh, thank you for your order. There's just so much that I have to get for it, and I already don't have room at the office to do sublimation, so I don't think I'll ever get into it, at least not at the current moment of me doing sublimation. Yes, I did. Most of it with Adobe, I obviously Googled a lot, and then YouTube. YouTube is your best friend when it comes to learning any software. Like I literally just put my question. I'm like, how do I do this on Adobe or Photoshop or Illustrator? And they pretty much teach you. So that's what I do. I watch different videos, whichever one is the best that I can learn from. That is what I go for. Gosh darn it. Better than a clothing store? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I try. You find it difficult to learn? It is difficult to learn. I'm not gonna lie. It is very difficult to learn. Alright guys, this is the last one that we're folding, and then that is all. But the only way that you're going to learn is if you try. Like I'm trying to learn editing, like video editing, because I want to put like, you know, YouTube videos on the YouTube. I was like, what am I trying to say? And I tried editing one video, and my gosh, I almost threw my computer. And even my husband was like, because I was getting frustrated. He's like, you need to calm down. And I'm like, I know I need to calm down. I was like, but I can't. It's frustrating me. And he was like, okay, you know, close the computer before you do something to it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What material for shirts do you press on? This is cotton. This cotton is cotton. 100% cotton. 100% cotton. So that is all of them. Small. Extra large. Medium. What's for dinner? Oh, I don't know what's for dinner yet. I haven't asked Travis what he wants for dinner. But then it's funny because then he hits it back to me, and then he's like, well, you're the picky one. And I'm like, I know, but at least you could give me an idea. I don't know yet. Okay. The last one on the smallest medium. Yes, so these are my adult sizes, and then these are my youth sizes. So I have to separate. I'm gonna separate them for him so that way he knows which ones to pass out to the kids between the youth and the mediums. Because my stickers only have a size, they don't have a youth to it. Just making sure I put all the youths together. Organize them. Extra large. Live tomorrow? Of course, you know I'll be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. to start my first shirts. Oh, you got this. You can do it. You can do it. And then all the smalls and then the mediums. So yes, I'll be live tomorrow. So I'll be back, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just gonna finish putting these into the boxes just for this week because I'm about to get super busy with the holiday season and I won't be able to go and do any surprise lives for you guys. Other than that, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna do it this week and then I don't know when I'll be able to do an extra live because right now the holiday season is among us. But I'm gonna hop off, you guys. I have to finish these up and get paperwork and everything for them. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all mañana. I was like, wait. I was like, I could actually click on this. Bye, guys.